Pediatric Association Foundation.
You've been diagnosed with COPD, but breathing seems to be getting harder. Everyday activities, walking to the mailbox, going up the stairs, talking on the phone take more effort than they used to. You're short of breath more often. Flare-ups are happening more frequently. And slowly, life starts to feel smaller. Is this you? If your COPD symptoms are getting worse, there may be options that can help you breathe easier and get back to doing more of what matters to you. That could mean walking further, spending more time with family and friends, feeling more confident leaving the house, and getting back to the life you want to live. If your COPD is changing, it's time to have a conversation with your doctor. Visit the COPD Foundation website at isthisyoucopd.org to learn the signs of severe and worsening COPD and the right questions to ask next. Take action today. Breathe better tomorrow.
Get the truth and nothing but the truth with Sherwin Hughes every weekday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on 101.7 FM, 1510 a.m. WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station. The place for the realest conversations.
I appreciate United Garden Homes for stopping through with a check for $2,000.
Yes.
Some people came through anonymously.
Yes.
Dropped off money. The family has received those funds. And whatever you can do, if everybody do a little, nobody has to do a lot.
The movement continues.
What are some of the conditions in the jail that got people upset, like the living conditions on a day-to-day basis?
We'll come out of our cell at 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll get food and we'll get medication. So that shortens the time. Out of those 2 hours, we'll probably get an hour out, and then we'll have to lock back down. And by lock back down, I mean we stay in our cell. We get fed in our cell. We don't come out of our cell at all, and that's pretty much the biggest problem. And they simply say that they're short-staffed, but that's not enough because they knew that they were going to be short-staffed. Like, this has been a problem for over 2 years now.
The marathon continues.
There's never been a better time to make change in the city of Milwaukee, starting with the youth. And we talked about the housing. Willie Hines, y'all boy Willie Hines, and they trying to change the leadership over there. We got our hands full, and it's not the time. But we got attorney B. Ivy Lamar on the lines right now, calling from the courthouse. How you doing, attorney B. Ivy Lamar?
Hey, what's going on, Tory? I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
Joining me on the line, Dr. Umar Johnson. How you doing, brother, Dr. Umar Johnson?
Peace and Pan-Africanism, good brother Black Power to all my brothers and sisters in Milwaukee, Kenosha, Green Bay, Racine, and across the state of Wisconsin.
Yo, peace, King. I'm going to stand with you and walk with you, brother.
God bless you.
Because I think it's an important thing what you're doing, and you need to have the support of the community. Regardless if we live in these areas or not, it all affects us in one way or shape or form.
It's time for that action and all the smoke. This is the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association award-winning Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on YouTube.
Man, best show in the world, bro. You got the best show in the world. Hope you know that, man.
God bless you, brother. I appreciate that.
Big up to you both. Thank you so much. Tory, you spoke to my kids. Liz, you did too. But you spoke to my kids, and when I tell you both that they was talking about what we did earlier that morning all day, that's really what they was doing. They was talking about it all day. My son was just hollering, awesome. Where's Tory? Like,
I wanted to make sure that I let you know that to hear a person and have a person like you in this community, the way that you are selfless, the way that you give, even when your cup is not even full, you are filling other people's cup. And that just inspires me to make sure that I help you the best way that I can by doing my part.
As always, my good brother, stay cool, stay calm, stay focused.
Now, live from the Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here is the king of talk radio, Tory Lowe.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah.
Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready, we ready.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. And I'm here for the action.
And nothing but that action.
And I want all the smoke.
Who wants the smoke today?
Salute to all my brothers and sisters on the front lines.
The movement continues.
How y'all doing out there in Radio Land? How y'all doing in the chat? We got another powerful conversation for you today. So I'm gonna need y'all to open up your ears, okay? Thank you for joining me this Thursday, April 30th, 2026. Who we got in the chat? Let's see who we got in the chat. Salute to everybody joining the show out there in Radio Land. We got Kawanda in the chat. Sylvia, I see you, Sylvia. How you doing, Sylvia? Josh in the chat. Josh says salute to Tory and Truth Nation. Barbara in the chat. Greetings, Earthlings. SE is in the chat. Sincere Running Ray, real salute to you, King. Not really a city girl. You go, girl. I see you. Hey, Jeff, I see you. Jeff is in the chat. Hey, look, we got a lot to cover, but before we get into the show, and forgive me because my sinuses has been acting up. All of this weather changing. I had to run and get me some orange juice. I mean, the weather is changing. My sinuses is giving me a few issues today. Hopefully we can get through it. But change. And what change means to me, maybe, may not what you think change is. To me, I'm more like a person, an environmental change person. Like, when I say change, I'm trying to change my surroundings. And that doesn't mean me as an individual. I'm talking about my community. So that's why I got to make sure we match up what change we talking about. Many times when we talk about change, a lot of y'all are talking about change in relationships. So some of y'all may need to change clothes. You know what I mean? So, some people may talk about change in a way where it's monetary. I need some change. But what I'm talking about here is just change in life. Changing directions. Embracing change. Many times, a lot of people resist change. And I'll say this. Many times when I was coming up, I didn't want to change. I thought, I was leaving everybody behind, or I thought that, man, if I change, then what's going to happen with my friends? Or, I was just a young kid, trying to learn how to move forward. But change is necessary. Change is necessary. Once you get out of elementary school, you got to go to middle school. Once you get out of middle school, you got to go to high school. Once you got to get out of high school, some people, get into the workforce. Some people go to college. Some people start businesses. It's just change is going to happen. And nothing stays the same. And when you realize that change is going to happen, either you're going to be a part of the change, or many times you're going to get swept up by the changes, or you're going to be reactionary to the change. So one day I figured, if change is going to happen, I want to be a part of it. If change is going to happen, then what can I do to shape what could be changed? So I just became active. Just being able to understand that if I'm not shaping the change, I'm going to fall victim to the change. And when we talk about our community, when we talk about what we're seeing in our community, many times we're falling victim to changes. They may not be positive changes, but we're falling victim and reacting to changes instead of getting active in the head so we can create the change. 2026 was the year to repair the village, to get out there and make that change, to get out in the community and make sure we shape what the next 10 years look like. And that's going to take hard work and people that are able to get involved and problem solve. And we have to make a choice. What does change look like moving forward? Whether it's in life, whether it's in your career, whether it's in your community, whether it's in your family. Are you going to be a part of that change? Are you going to shape the change? Or are you going to fall victim to change? And it may be, if you leave it out of your hands, who is to say that change is going to be positive? Or, most times, and a lot of y'all letting that drama, that negative lead the way, that low vibration lead the way. Sometimes change ain't always good. But you can shape the change. When I found out that you can shape your future by your actions today, that was the best thing that I could have understood or been able to have the wisdom to comprehend. It's 2026. And we're looking at our communities, what is April 30th? This year's flying by. What have you done so far this year to help repair the village, to help restore the village, to fix the holes in the village? I'll end with this. I'm going to end with this. Then we're going to get into the show. You can't use the same mentality and expect a different outcome. You can't expect something to change if you don't start walking in a different direction or moving in a different direction. And many times we're hoping for a better outcome, but we're doing the same thing over and over again. We hoping that Superman may come or somebody may come with the solution. And we've been looking for a long time. We've been hoping for a long time. But what they forgot to tell you, or what the point you missed, in order to make change, you got to change. And when you change is inevitable. You have to be the change. You have to be that person to be the example of what you want to see. What they say, change gonna come. They told me, change gonna come. Well, I'm gonna run to it. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not waiting for change to come. I'm gonna put hands on these front lines and get active to shape the change for tomorrow. It takes a village to save a village. It takes a community to save a community. And it takes each individual to do a little so nobody has to do a lot. Hey, look, when we come back, we'll get into the show, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
And that's Tory Lowe, bringing you all the action and all the smoke.
Tune into the award-winning 1017 The Truth's Financial Literacy Month Spotlight with UW Credit Union this Thursday at 3:57 p.m. between The Tory Lowe Show and Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris. We'll be joined by Lauren Bordeaux, Member Service Operations Help Manager at UW Credit Union, where she will discuss the great benefits of becoming a member at UW Credit Union and share great financial tips to help you best grow your financial wealth. Again, that's the Financial Literacy Month Spotlight this Thursday with UW Credit Union at 3:57 p.m. right here on the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
Do you hear that? And that. And that. Those are the sounds of a healthy and vibrant community. And to this United Way volunteer, nothing sounds better. They're the sounds of children being given greater chances to succeed in school. The sounds of neighbors receiving the support needed to overcome challenges, both big and small. They're the sounds of families gaining access to quality health care and nutritious food for their tables. And they're the sounds of members of our community who've benefited from United Way's financial education programs. See, wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. People working together to respond and growing the good for everyone. United is the way. So join us by getting involved or giving back. Learn more at unitedway.org.
Tacos and Tequila Festival, Saturday, May 30th at Franklin Field, featuring live performances by Shaggy, Rick Ross, Genuine, Soulja Boy, Frankie J, Mims, and more. There will be craft margaritas, Milwaukee's best taco vendors, authentic lucha libre wrestling, an exotic car showcase, a Chihuahua beauty patch, art installations, and so much more. Tacos and Tequila Festival, Saturday, May 30th. Get your tickets at tacoandtequilafestival.com.
Walk in for a suit, walk out with two. It's buy one, get one half off throughout April at Nick Avani's. Suits, blazers, hats, jeans, and more. Everything you need from a hands-on team that styles you from head to toe. Find a suit, add shoes for half the price. Land the perfect two-piece set, now add a vest for 50% less. Prom, weddings, galas, whatever's on your calendar, now's the time to stop in to Nick Avani's. Second floor at Mayfair Mall across from AMC. Buy one, get one half off throughout April at Nick Avani's. Some exclusions may apply. See store for details.
A huge month of Brewers baseball kicks off with a battle against the Yankees Friday, May 8th through Sunday, May 10th. Catch the crew for half off with Wisconsin First Friday game tickets on Friday the 8th. Plus, Mother's Day Sunday is the perfect game to bring the whole family with new kids experiences every Sunday. Plus, the first 10,000 fans over the age of 21 get a Brewers picnic blanket at the Mother's Day game, courtesy of American Family Insurance. Score your tickets at Brewers.com.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Advocate, Tory Lowe, he a soldier for the soul. Power to the people, seeing all the forces moving slow. Open doors for the lows, to the voice of the voiceless. When you feeling like you running out of choice, boy, Tory got the remedy. Activists going to war for black people with family. Always got his foot on the pedal, running with no energy. Keeping people at a higher level with his empathy. Call him when you need him. He been an angel, but he had to work for his freedom. And his wings spread for his kingdom. And you know he gotta go to war when he sees demons. He been in them cold nights when he had to learn to hold tight. When the pain from the bottom was too much to bear, he was there to get you through the storm. And the advocate, Tory Lowe, Tory Lowe, Tory Lowe.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Hey, look, I got to bring this story to the forefront. Drivers warn of predatory parking fines at private downtown Milwaukee lots. Now, you know, we've been talking about these tickets that I guess it's like over 500 and some thousand tickets in the budget that they gonna hand out. Some of y'all gonna get a few of them. But they warning of predatory parking fines at private downtown lots. If you're watching as we broadcast live, we got some video on this. Let's listen.
As soon as I arrived, I went in and scanned their QR code at the hostess stand for a discounted parking rate, paid the money, and came out a few hours later and found this ticket on my car.
Kurt Schwanz argues it's indisputable that he should have never gotten this $90 parking fine.
You know, I look at it and it's time-stamped several minutes after I paid for the parking, and it was a $90 ticket. Like, no way I'm paying that.
Back on March 10th, Kurt parked at this private lot at Clybourne and Broadway. It's operated by a company called Power Parking. The payment receipt shows his session started at 2:42 p.m., though the receipt displayed the time in Eastern. The ticket left on his windshield by a third-party parking enforcement company. called Parking Revenue Recovery Services was issued just 4 minutes later.
What goes through your mind knowing you paid to park there?
That's a whole month's parking rate downtown.
Oh, wow.
Like, that's a ridiculous amount.
Most alarming to Kurt, if he didn't pay or dispute the fine, the bottom of the ticket says after 30 days, the payment will be considered in default and this account assigned to a debt collector.
It can affect your credit, and that
Messing
could
up his
have,
credit.
Consequences for a long time. If you're trying to buy a house or get a loan for something.
Kurt thought it might be an isolated incident until he saw this Milwaukee Reddit post that has since drawn dozens of similar comments.
And I was like, wait a minute, and it's kind of crazy how many people said the same thing have happened to them too.
One of the people who commented, named Paige, sent me documentation. Her parking ticket from just a few days ago shows it was issued at 7:31 p.m. Her emailed receipt shows her paid parking started a minute earlier. I reached out to Power Parking for an interview. Spokesperson Ryan Hawkins says he investigated the matter Tuesday and provided a statement saying clearly that customer shouldn't have had to go through that, referring to Kurt's incident. Power Parking will work with vendors to ensure such issues are mitigated and a review of processes in place.
All right, so when you downtown and you in these private lots, hey, you better check your tickets. They said that if you don't pay it, that it goes to collections and it messes up your credit. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say the quiet part out loud. When the white man on TV talking about messing up his credit from a ticket, which I'm gonna tell you this, I pay attention because that's their thing. Cause I'm just now getting an understanding of how credit actually works. I'm talking about in the last 10 years. I'm talking about like how to really do it, like how to really make it happen. But at the end of the day, it's always it sucks that when you have to go downtown and go and enjoy yourself, the ticket issue is a problem. And it's been that way for a long time. So, hopefully he can get that rectified. Hopefully some of y'all that listen to this and check y'all tickets and make sure that's righteous. Make sure that y'all ain't got somebody, trying to creep a little extra few dollars out your pockets. Andrew was just talking about parking downtown. So hey, I like getting dropped off downtown or Uber. I'll Uber downtown. It's cheaper to me because you let that meter go off and you ain't get that meter in time. You got to stop. Oh no, you know what? We had this conversation. I haven't did it yet. Let me stop because I was about to say the old school way. They do got an app. They do got an app where if you're sitting at your table and the time is for the run out, you can click the Apple Pay and keep it from going, keep the meter running. Josh says you better off getting a Uber and Lyft or getting a ride downtown before you find a parking spot. I don't drive downtown. I don't even want to. I just want to get dropped off. I'm going to catch an Uber. It's cheaper. It's going to save me some costs. Plus, when you get involved in things and you ain't checking the meter, you somewhere, you having fun, you not thinking about the meter. Now, if you out having fun and you thinking about the meter, that's extra stress to me. That's extra stress. I haven't done it. And we've been down here, 5 years? I can count the times I actually drove down here. It's not something. It's better to have fun downtown than to end up driving down here and have to pay a ticket, come out and see a ticket on your car. So, also there was a story that I wanted to get to. We didn't get to it yet, but it was the We Energies corrects a billing after Wisconsin man charged sale tax. This is they corrected the billing, which is, thank God, because I need some correction on my We Energy bill. I may see if, I might have to go look and comb through my bill and see if I can get some of the money that's, maybe they got something wrong with the meter. But We Energy corrects a bill after Wisconsin man is charged with sales tax. If you watch this rebroadcast live, we got the video. Let's listen.
When I saw that, I just didn't think that was right.
While reading his monthly utility bill, something caught Scott Toro's attention.
It's just a little footnote at the bottom.
It says if any portion of your energy use is for residential or small farm purposes and is not subject to Wisconsin sales tax, please let us know. Look higher on the bill and you'll see Scott was charged the tax, about $14 for the month.
As of last, I believe it was October, it's residential is tax exempt year-round now.
He's talking about the Wisconsin residential energy sales tax exemption that went into effect October 1st. The law says people in Wisconsin no longer pay sales tax on electricity and natural gas. Scott says he called We Energies, but was given information that seemed to be for a business owner, not a resident.
And that's when I just decided to contact Six.
It didn't take long for We Energies to figure out the reason for the mistake.
This customer owns 2 homes near each other, and both were flagged as not their his primary residence.
Scott has lived in this house for 30 years, but he also owns a rental property next door. We Energies had both listed as his secondary homes.
We do not think at all this is a widespread problem.
The new law only applies to primary homes.
My house was somehow marked as that I was renting it out.
On Scott's next bill, the sales tax line was removed. In other words,
y'all better check y'all. If y'all own your homes, y'all better make sure that y'all ain't getting no sales tax on there. Some of y'all don't even check the bill. Y'all just, y'all just go happy that y'all able, to look at it and it ain't high as you thought it was. But hey, this is over $14, Andrew. You got every dollar count in this economy. 14 minutes of Kevin in the chat talking about that it was only $14. $14 will go a long way. Let me tell you something. $14 to give me a meal. That's why. I guess Minister Kevin got it like that. I guess he got his pockets is fat. That's why he always smiling. Let me borrow $5, Minister Kevin. Hey, look. When we come back, we'll have a pop culture report, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Sweet Talk's Medical Spa in Menominee Falls. Skip the sterile clinical office feel. Sweet Talk stays on the cutting edge of beauty and wellness innovations in a vibrant, playful space promoting self-love and confidence. Sweet Talk specializes in a range of treatments including injectables, medical-grade skincare, weight loss, hormone therapies, and more. Not sure where to start? Sweet Talks offers comprehensive wellness consultations to create a customized plan centered around you. Because at Sweet Talks, your goals are their goals. Learn more at sweettalks.com.
Join me every Friday at 11 a.m. for the Milwaukee Experience with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee. We're a city that knows how to celebrate, where the calendar is packed with festivals, the plates are piled high with flavor, and a lakefront sunrise sets the stage. Here in Milwaukee, every street leads to something worth savoring, a place that welcomes you with open arms and where joy is shared in bites, beats, and cheers. The Milwaukee Experience every Friday at 11 a.m. exclusively on The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee.
Hey there, Jane Lynch here. You want to hear something funny? Too bad. You want to hear something uplifting that will inspire you? Good. Because today, I want to talk to you about Direct Relief, a humanitarian organization that does seriously good work when it counts. Fires, hurricanes, earthquakes. When disaster strikes, Direct Relief immediately shows up with medicines, medical supplies, and everything doctors and nurses need to save lives. Let's ship her out! Every day across the United States and around the world, they're making an enormous difference. If someone needs help, Direct Relief helps. No politics, no red tape. Hey, what you doing over there?
Oh, I'm packing insulin for kids with diabetes.
See, every box here is literally a lifeline for someone in critical need. So check them out at directrelief.org and donate if you can. You might just bring a smile to someone's face.
When you get a diagnosis of Parkinson's disease, things get real.
And nobody understands that better than the Parkinson's Foundation. All across the country, we provide resources and support in the fight against Parkinson's, a neurological disease that affects movement.
The Parkinson's Foundation is dedicated to improving care and advancing research towards a cure.
And when you call our helpline, you'll speak to a real person who can help you find the right information. Because while living with Parkinson's can be challenging, there are things you can do to improve your quality of life. So, whether you're newly diagnosed, have been living with Parkinson's for years, or caring for a loved one,
When Parkinson's gets real, find real answers at the Parkinson's Foundation.
go to parkinson.org or call our helpline at 1-800-4PD-INFO, 1-800-473-4636. The Parkinson's Foundation. Better lives together.
This True Sports Update is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Andrew Zimmel. The Diamondbacks hit 4 home runs and beat the Brewers 6-2 last night at American Family Field. Brewers manager Pat Murphy on the MLB debut of Brian Fitzpatrick.
Couldn't be more thrilled for the kid to come in and face the hitters that he faced, to face some of the best hitters in the league, to come in and face those guys and do the job that he did.
The rubber match this afternoon, Brandon Woodruff gets the start from Milwaukee. 12:40 first pitch on our sister station, 620 WTMJ. And the federal government suing Wisconsin in response to the state's civil lawsuit against several prediction markets, arguing Congress has exclusive jurisdiction over regulating such markets. The lawsuit filed in Dane County asked judges to declare that companies are breaking the law, that they're a public nuisance, and they should be blocked from offering sports-related events that impact Wisconsin customers. This True Sports Update is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Andrew Zimmel.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Out the frying pan to the fire where I landed at. Back where I was damaged at. Still brought a hammer back to advocate. It's the type of heat that melt the candle wax. Making moves to handle that. Never had to scam or trap the advocate. This for every mother who was beaten, who was bruised. If he put his hands on you, don't hesitate to move. What would Tory
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Nazir Spencer.
Yo.
Nazir, what's going on? I see Usher making moves.
Oh, yeah. Usher making moves? What Usher do?
I mean, I guess they getting the...
You talking about the tour?
They're getting the tour together.
Yeah.
And Chris Brown just, he making moves too. So
his little album cover.
Mike got the biopic out there at the... look how it's all lining up.
He dropped a music video tonight. It looked like a Sinners music video. I don't know.
Really?
I'm telling. I want to show y'all what this Chris Brown thing, man, because he's like you said, the Michael Jackson movie came out. His album cover looks like Michael Jackson. It looks like the thriller kind of vibe we might be getting next week. I don't know. I'm gonna send Andrew this video real quick,
and this is Chris Brown with the Michael Jackson cover.
Yeah.
Or the spinoff.
It's called Brown. It ain't even called. It's just called Brown. It looks smooth. I ain't gonna lie. So I look, man. He making moves. We talked about.
He ain't moonwalking though.
Oh, he might. He might be.
You think Chris Brown can moonwalk? Have you seen him moonwalk?
I think so. I think in a music video or two. I think he did it a few times.
Okay.
I don't know if it's as cool as Mike, but
Or his nephew.
Oh no, Jafar different. I ain't gonna lie. Jafar can go on tour right now and sell out stadiums.
As his uncle.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he really could. I don't know if he allowed to do that. The music label might not.
Well, as long as it's in the family.
That's what I'm saying. He's a Jackson, so it don't matter to me.
So they gonna come watch it.
He can sing too.
It's a prodigy.
Man, he can really go. I'm telling you, he can go on tour right now and do that. But yeah, this Chris Brown Usher tour going crazy. The album cover looks smooth. I want to show y'all this, bro. It looks like Thriller.
If you watching this broadcast live, we got the album cover up.
Yeah, it looked like a Thriller. It looked like Thriller. He dropping a song tonight called "Fallen" or something like that. I think. It looks smooth, man.
And it do look nice. Hey, Andrew, make me a cover like that. See if we can Get AI to make me one. You know, like, I want one.
You go call the album Lowe.
Tory.
Oh,
Tory.
wow. This is gonna be like Tory 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tory 3 times.
Ooh, Tory 3 times.
Tory.
With the Thriller look?
Yeah.
Okay, you go wear a fedora.
Well, I don't need Thriller. I'm out in the streets of Milwaukee.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. It's the same thing.
It's scary. Yeah, it's
same
scary.
thing at night too. You're right. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
I'm out here dodging potholes and reckless driving.
Man. Potholes is worse, man.
Hey,
the Thriller,
I'm trying to tell you, we can make a whole video just walking down the streets of Milwaukee.
You can put the Thriller song on. People go come out the corners dancing and stuff.
Hey,
with the guns and stuff. You know, people just different.
I'm telling you. Let's see if Andrew. Let's see if we can get me one of these covers. Because you got to get in the vibration. Right now, it's all about Michael Jackson.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be the rest of the year.
This is the right marketing strategy for Chris Brown to get that energy.
Because his brothers, Mike's brothers, the ones who said that Chris Brown the closest to Mike. They said that.
Chris Brown is the closest to Mike.
It's not even close to me. I think the week. Okay, this is how I break it down. I break it down to you like this. All right, The Weeknd. People say The Weeknd. He got the voice, whatever. He got the numbers, the streaming numbers, whatever. You got Bruno Mars with the catalog. Bruno Mars got the little small catalogs, 10 songs per album. And then you got Drake passing up his records, Michael Jackson's records. With I think it's #1 hits or something like that. Because Drake got a lot of those. But Chris Brown can do all of that. He can do everything Mike do. He mimics Mike.
Well, I'll tell you this: the energy is there too.
Yeah.
It ain't Mike energy though.
The fan base.
It ain't like people screaming as soon as he can't stand there for 5 minutes. Everybody screaming. He ain't did nothing. Nah. He ain't on that level.
Yeah, nah.
But the performance is right there.
Yeah, it's right there. But yeah, man, I'm excited for this tour, man, because like we've been talking about the past few days. It might hit a Billy. With these two, they adding on dates and stuff. They could be tired, man. I don't know.
Let me tell you something. Would you feel offended that if you had a girl and y'all, she like you,
yeah,
but then you mentioned Usher and Chris Brown, and she, oh my God, I got to get dressed. I got to get my hair done. I got to get my nails did.
All right, that's a little too much. What we talking about? That's a little too much.
I got to go see Usher. And,
that's a little too much. That's a little too much.
Now she planning on. Now she in the gym.
You don't do this for me?
She got time before.
Nah.
The concert she could get in the gym.
Well, we got front row seats. I get it.
I'm just saying, no, you ain't going. It's her and her girl.
Oh, yeah, sad. No,
you's not going to the Usher.
I gotta go.
Chris Brown, you not.
I gotta go.
No, it's a girl's trip.
A girl and Nas.
Ooh,
Girls and Nas trip.
Ooh, wee.
That's how I see it.
I'm finna lose weight. I'm finna get my hair done.
Yeah.
I'm finna transform my life to go to this concert.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna be right there with you. I'm gonna look and see. We gonna see how much your life changed. We gonna see how much it is.
Would you be upset if your girl was more excited about the Usher Chris Brown than being with you?
I don't know. I feel like not really, because
she fanning out over that.
Realistically, like only like a small percentage of girls have a chance with them too. So like not really, but like it depends. If it's like if they really got a chance to like. Spark something.
Anybody got a chance.
Nah.
I mean, you seen some of the people Usher was dating.
They smart though. They're not dumb to just take a fan back. They smart. Andrew said he got the picture.
All right, so let's see the Tory Lowe off.
I want to see this.
Ooh.
I don't see it yet.
That's on the
screen. Let me see. I got.
Y'all watch as we broadcast live. Here we go. Now I got my own cover. My own.
Oh man! Post that everywhere.
Yeah.
The Tory Lowe tour.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need to post that to my Facebook.
Post that on Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Tag Chris Brown.
Chris Brown ain't the only one.
He go repost it too. Watch.
Ooh.
Put it on the Tory Lowe show. He gonna be like, yeah, go see Tory Lowe on tour. He gonna
that's
be on the tour
what I'm
the same
talking
time
about.
as us.
Off the wall.
Oh, that's tough.
So Barbara said, "No, that's not it, bro." He hating.
Yeah.
He hating.
That's tough. That's smooth to me.
Come on now,
Tory is smooth.
It ain't about you. It's for the ladies. Only the ladies.
Yeah. So see what the ladies think.
Yeah, that's what the ladies. What y'all talking about, ladies? Look at me.
Hey, Tory adding dates though.
Look at me now.
Yeah.
I'm getting paid for. Hey.
Tory adding dates onto his tour as we speak. He got a whole bunch of dates coming up. Atlanta 6 days in a row. We'll see.
Hey, look at the check that. I mean, that's looking smooth right there.
I heard Tory dropping a song tonight. What's your song called tonight? I forgot what it's called.
I'm when I get off work, I'm gonna try to make it up.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get. I got some in the archives.
Oh
now.
yeah, just.
I got something that ain't never released now. I can release something now.
Just expand on that.
I can release something. Hey, it'll go crazy, but I'm trying to move. I'm trying to have a broadcasting career.
Okay.
I think everybody went through our little music phase.
I didn't go through.
I was in a rock band for a long time, so
I still need to go through mine. I mean,
oh wow. So you got plans on making some music?
You know, if it comes, my way, let's do it. I got the voice for it. I think.
Hold on, let's get Nazir one, Andrew. Let's see if we can get Nazir one. You think we get?
I don't know if you can.
A Nazir cover like off? Is that the off the wall cover, right?
We can do off the wall. We can. That was the Thriller one that Chris Brown imitated. We can do Bad. Let's do Bad. That's the smooth.
Oh, can you do the bad cover for Nazir? Okay, he want the bad cover.
Yeah, that's a smooth cover. I like that.
Okay,
I like that one. Hey, real quick though, some other news. Drewski, he's hosting the BET Awards.
What?
Yeah, it's about to be.
That's gonna be funny.
It's gonna be unserious awards show. I like that.
Here we go.
They bringing it back though. They trying to bring the new generation.
I thought they canceled all that, the BET Awards and all that. Yeah,
not no more. I guess Drewski hosting it. There's some news today. Dropped that 2 hours
That's
ago.
what's up. They trying to bring it back.
It sounded like
Didn't they take a pause or something like that? It was getting too ridiculous for me.
Because it was, I don't know, it was, people started drama. And
no, it was just.
I don't know if they made money.
It got ratchet for a second.
Yeah, that's true.
It got so ratchet you could smell it through the TV.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, it was.
The performances
terrible.
were just wacky. The artists didn't seem excited for the award. Back in the day when I was young, when I was like little, I used to watch the shows and award shows. People used to be excited to get those awards over Grammys. That's crazy.
Well, that's because that was the culture.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what happened to that? Like,
it went too far it just went too extreme.
Like too industry.
I stopped watching BET a long time ago.
Right. The too industry.
No, it went more stereotype. Everything was stereotypical. It wasn't raw. It wasn't authentic anymore. It was just stereotypical ideas.
So what's
kind of like the Zeus Network? Like right now, it's like
that's true.
It's stereotypical. It's like get you some girls to fight and drama. Like what's next?
So that's why they bring Drewski back, because Drewski's he's both this generation's new comic leader, and they just want him to represent. Erica
trying
Kirk
to bring that young generation back.
Yeah, he did the Erica Kirk stuff. He did the whatever. These other skits, they see how much he's loved online. So
I like Drewski. I mean, at least he's taking some chances with the comedy.
Oh yeah, because nobody else doing it.
Yeah, he's taking chances with the comedy, and he's hitting some good points as far as social, political. So I like Drewski, but at the end of the day, we need to take chances, better chances, and more get everything back centered to what we need and the things that we concerned about, instead of everything being celebritized all the time.
Right. I agree, and he'll do a good job too. I think. I don't know if it's gonna be a serious award show. He might just crack jokes all day, but that's how it's supposed to be. I feel like. So I'm excited to, see that happen. But yeah, man, you go tune into these shows or not? I don't know. I don't really watch BET shows like.
No, I don't watch BET no more. I stopped watching BET like 20 years ago.
Who does?
It's hot garbage.
Man.
It was. It just went garbage.
But like they used to have like the good awards.
They used to have like 101.6 in Park.
Yeah.
They used to have things that was organic and it was live and it was amazing. Then it got to the point where they was just copying and pasting stuff, and it kind of wore me out mentally. Yeah, because I was looking for the organic ideas. And none of those ideas were organic. It was just copy and paste. So I didn't like it. That's probably when they sold it to the white people.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Once it went that way, it was a wrap.
It started to get super sanitized, But hey, some Black excellence moment. 5-time NBA All-Star John Wall becomes the president of basketball operations at Howard University.
Okay, that's what's up.
That's kind of tough. I like that. John Wall game is tough.
Well, we got your picture.
Oh, we do.
We back
to the album cover. I ain't see it yet. Hold on.
We got the Nazir off the wall picture. What y'all think about that? How come you can't get it up on the screen?
I can't see it here. Hold on.
You gotta turn it on. You gotta turn it on the YouTube channel. But that look
Let me see.
Okay, I can see it.
Hold on. We're
gonna put this album cover out. We're gonna make you some songs. We're gonna make you some AI songs for the album.
What song? What's my first song called though? Like I gotta see. Oh, it's kind of smooth. Hold on. I liked it. Hold on. I saw it for a second.
Why you got a square hip?
Oh, that ain't me. That's Mike.
Okay.
AI.
Oh, that's Mike.
Yeah, the face is just me. You know? Hold on, let's see. That's kind of smooth. What are you talking about? Yeah. Andrew, you like that? I like that.
Oh, wow.
Xavier Spencer off the wall.
Let's get Andrew one, too.
Andrew, make you one. Go to the bad one, bro.
Which one? Which cover do Andrew need?
You got the Thriller
one. Where when his skin started changing into, which album was that?
That's Thriller. Wait.
No, when he got light-skinned.
Oh, wait. Which one are you talking about? The werewolf.
The white Michael Jackson. Which cover did he have, the last album?
Oh, Invincible, Unbreakable or something like that?
Yeah, like get one of the more lighter skinned Michael Jackson covers and see what Andrew
It's the black and white one. It's the one from like 2000. That's the one you're talking about. I know
yeah, when we come back, we'll have more Pop Culture Report.
It's kind of smooth.
Truth Nation, stay locked in.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation is the best fan base in the country.
This is my first time calling in, but I listen to you all the time, and I appreciate you and Elizabeth Brown and everything you stand for and everything that you do. So I want to say thank you so much for being you.
We want you to tap into the talk and text line every show, every day at 833-212-1017.
Hey, man, this station is on fire the last couple days.
Milwaukee Black Talk, 1017 The Truth.
Join Cousins Club Rewards today. Grab your first sub and your next one could be free. After your first qualifying purchase, you'll earn a free sub and start collecting points for free food, exclusive deals, and even Cousins gear. Sign up today. It's fast and easier than ever on the Cousins Subs app. Earn points online, on the app, or in store. However you enjoy Cousins Subs, your rewards are right at your fingertips. Cousins Subs. We believe in better.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family and help out in your community. You've been there for so many others. But when life challenges you, when rising costs, unexpected repairs, medical bills, or simply a rough stretch make it hard to keep up on a limited or low income, you're not alone. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are here for you, working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. If you're struggling with high utility bills, facing a disconnect notice, or dealing with a furnace emergency and your limited or low income isn't enough, support is available. Visit www.heat.help or call 1-800-506-5596 to apply for a hand up.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Mask on. Hard out. Heard that side. Oh, he don't back down. Nah. Heard him whisper in the hallway. They don't come round our way. Then I seen Tory on that crosswalk clipboard. Bullhorn, all faith. North side, south side, same fight. He be in the crowd, not the stage light. Picking up names from the gravestones, turning lost sons into brave ones. Yeah, he ain't fly in the big black car. He walk blocks till his knees feel scarred. Camera in his face, still rock.
101.
Who gon' speak?
7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. Xavier Spencer in studio
Yo.
for the Pop Culture Report.
Hey.
What do we got going on these pop culture streets?
Some more
Nazi?
stuff going on with the Klay Thompson stuff. The lady that allegedly he cheated with is getting dragged online. It's a WNBA player named Lexi Brown.
Yeah, she made a statement and said that
she said she didn't do nothing.
She's not even involved in this.
Yes, I think people just online just speculating. You know how that go. But yeah, she getting dragged online, and she's complaining that neither one of them is like, stepping up for her and like saying like none of this stuff is true. Like
cancel her out.
Right. And I don't know why, but yeah, she went public and said that she denies all the rumors. She says a lack of protecting black women still today, and it's just a big deal. People just dragging her, sending her a death.
Yeah, but why are they so involved in somebody else's relationship to where they threatening the other girl?
So I look, man. I don't know.
This internet is wild to me.
Yeah.
It's vicious.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so what? You broke up with somebody the other day. You more upset about Megan and Clay than the dude that just dogged you out over the weekend.
It makes no sense.
That's
right?
crazy to me.
I don't get it. And
this is the society we living in today. They living vicariously through these celebrities.
Yeah. I don't get it, man.
Megan done moved on.
Yeah, maybe. She probably still talking about it online somewhere. Who knows? Clay out here having a good time, though. Went live yesterday. He posted stuff to his story. His comments look horrible on Instagram.
It's the women spamming him.
Man, his comments look absolutely terrible. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared for him. He probably gets the craziest threats.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. This will all pass. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't take somebody else's relationship more serious than you taking yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
You telling me all these people got perfect relationships that's questioning and commenting on these celebrity relationships. See, a lot of people, this is what I've been saying this whole time. A lot of people like to live outside themselves because they can't deal with the real reality of their own life.
Yeah. That's powerful. It's true, though.
This is what this sounds like to me.
And, yeah, I'm still shocked that this is still a thing. Like, why are people still talking about this? This happened, like, earlier this week. It's almost Friday. Let's move on to something else. It just keeps going online, though. So I got to bring it up. People getting dragged online. I got to talk about it. And people online, the guys' side, though, the guys are clapping for Clay. Everybody's just like, yeah, man, good for you, bro.
They didn't call him the Splash Brother for nothing.
Look, man, that's crazy.
I'm just saying.
That's crazy. Hey, he did. I don't know. Everybody's saying he dipped. He dodged the bullet.
He could have. I mean, if he's getting threats, why did she run the social media to create this?
He
did. Can you imagine if he was married?
Oh man, that divorce would have been.
I'm just trying to say this is just two people who liked each other.
Yeah.
That was dating.
Yeah, settling it down a little bit.
Yeah, they broke up.
Yeah, it happens.
And now it's like, can you imagine if this was a marriage? It'd have been a nasty divorce.
Imagine if she cheated. No, nothing.
Come on now, she gonna get the same response as Jada.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody really held Jada accountable for the entanglement.
People just laugh. That's
yeah,
crazy.
Girl, go live your best life.
Yeah, that's crazy. While he in the corner just
what
crying.
did Will do?
Look, see? What did Meg do? That's what I said.
I'm just trying to tell you.
But look, we got a movie that came out this week, but it's horrible, apparently. Anthony Mackie, black man, black actor. It's a Saudi Arabia movie. The budget was $150 million. It only made $488K this week.
What?
Opening one of the biggest flops of all time in box office, apparently.
Everybody went to see Michael, though.
Yeah, you can't drop the same day as Michael.
You can't drop the same day as Michael.
Plus, they ain't had no marketing behind this movie.
I'll say this. If you don't have a Mike biopic, it probably does all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But everybody went to see Mike. Everybody say they coins up to see Mike 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. It's people going to see Mike every time the theater open right now.
I saw the second time 2 days ago.
Okay, see, so you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did you get up and dance in the movie theater?
Nah, I can't do that.
Did you feel like dancing?
I felt like I should, but I didn't.
Did anybody get up and dance?
Not in my movie theater. I think some people in some other theaters did, because I was walking out. Last week I was walking out, and I heard people, screaming and singing along. But I ain't seen nobody dance in my theaters yet. If anybody's, had somebody dancing in their theaters, please send me the video because I really want to see that.
Somebody says Anthony Mackie doesn't like fans.
I know that.
Well,
that's news to me.
I ain't never heard of it, but somebody in the chat said, hey, something ain't right with him.
It's called Desert Warrior. I swear I've never seen a trailer.
And they spent how much money to make this?
$150 million on this movie.
I don't even know. I didn't even know the movie was even out.
I didn't even know he was in a different. I thought his next movie was Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah, but this is all about Mike, though. And ain't nothing moving out here but Mike right now.
Yeah. I don't know what they.
It's the power of Michael Jackson. You gonna be left. Do not compete with Michael in a movie. Even if they drop a classic like remastered version of his old songs.
Yeah.
Don't put nothing out there, cause ain't nobody gonna remember you even had a project. That's how strong Mike is.
I want to know how he's doing this from the grave, man. Like he's making these movies become flops. He's making songs look stupid. He's second on the charts in pop right now, behind Justin Bieber, who's considered the Prince of Pop, by the way. Now I don't know if you knew that or not.
Right, but Justin Bieber, I'll accept that.
Okay.
Because the Prince is just it could be like 50 princes.
You think so?
Yeah, you know.
I think
a prince, a king, you know, they can have multiple princes.
That's true. What's a prince to a king?
Yeah, princes there can you know, you can have three young princes. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so it's nothing. Plus, I don't know what Diddy did to him, so I don't know what happened to Justin Bieber because he had went crazy a little bit.
Okay.
So if this keeps him on track, and if this title keeps him on the right track, I'm with it.
I wasn't expecting that.
I'm just saying.
Jeez.
He went through the industry. What you thought happened at Flavor Camp?
Hey, Usher is his mentor, bro.
Look what happened to him.
Man.
Okay, I'm trying to enjoy it. I'm trying to go. So you trying to make me go off?
No, I get it.
Okay.
I get what you're saying. You know, it's just
all right.
I'm just trying to keep it light over here.
I'm trying to have some fun on the show today.
Yeah. I get it. Look, hey, I want to talk about this David dude, bro. He's weird. He was talking.
Who?
The David, the singer, the one that got locked
the one
up.
that got.
Yeah, he was talking to this
girl.
The girl he killed. He was talking to her since she was 11 years old.
No way.
I'm seeing it right now. According to authorities, their relationship later turned inappropriate, with claims it became sexual in late 2023 when she was 13 and he was 18. So he was talking to her when he was like 16, she was 11. That's what it sounded like, at least.
Wow.
Because that's crazy. That's wild.
Probably a minor.
Oh, man.
What is up with these artists going after these young girls, man?
I'm trying to figure
And they got a lot of older women that would be like, hey, like they want to hang out. I mean, this is just getting out of hand. A lot of these pedo, it's getting out of hand. I mean, I'm hoping that they bring castration back.
Yeah.
I think they need to get the castration idea out here because the thirst is unreal right now for these young people.
Why can't
the FBI in Milwaukee had to come forward and say, hey, look, you need to watch your kids' phones because the predator online is going crazy. Like all these predators in y'all kids' Roblox in their inbox, Snapchat, they going crazy for these kids right now. I wish that the state of Wisconsin would, you know, go on ahead and open up the door for the castration.
You think they used to have that, right?
Huh?
They used to have that, right? Maybe not here.
I don't know, but they need it though.
Hey, real quick before we move on, Shiloh Sanders, he roasts Browns reporter Mary Kay after she said Deshaun Watson should be the QB1 over his brother Shador. He said, "Go make a sandwich, Mary."
Yeah, go make a sandwich. That sounds about right.
Yeah, go make a sandwich.
That sounds about right. Let Shador get his reps.
Yeah, let him do what he got.
And let that boy go ahead and go and do what he destined to do.
Yeah, let him do. Let him do what he got to do.
And I heard they got a little squad this year.
Oh yeah, they got some good picks this year. We'll see. I'm excited for Shador Sanders. Everybody should be.
Well, thank you for that pop culture report, Nazir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, look, Truth Nation, when we come back, we got guests. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The pulse of the Milwaukee Bucks, straight from a Bucks legend.
Can't get it off. Marcus Johnson will, though. Can't leave him alone for a 12.
Tap into Here District with Marcus Johnson on Bucks Plus. Marcus and his son Chris offer a weekly beat on Bucks basketball. Get your questions answered and hear from the biggest names in basketball. Find Here District with Marcus Johnson at bucks.com/plus on the Bucks app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Honest, direct, and always thought-provoking.
Nice people get applause. Oh, that was a thoughtful thing to say. It's like when you ask somebody a question and the person repeats back to you, good question. They're being nice, but kindness earns respect. Being nice pleases people. Being kind improves them, and that difference, the one personal strength you should always have, character.
Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris, weekdays from 4 to 6, live on YouTube and broadcasting on 1017 The Truth.
When I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, I had so many questions. I didn't even know that it was cancer. Now I do. It is cancer. Blood cancer. It's actually one of more than 100 different types, and they're all treated differently. Now, unlike some other forms of cancer, usually there's no tumor. You can't screen for it to prevent it, and the symptoms can look like other things, so it could be hard to diagnose. I had a fever for weeks. I was so tired all the time. I didn't feel like eating or doing anything else for that matter. And I know that this can feel scary. But if you know what to look out for, you'll know what to tell your doctor. And you'll feel more empowered to take the next steps. Like getting in touch with the people who know the ins and outs and can help with everything blood cancer related. Blood Cancer United. They work one-on-one with each person who reaches out to answer questions and offer resources. Blood Cancer United was there for me, and they can be there for you.
Go to bloodcancerunited.org to learn more.
Real talent is defined by what people can do, not where they learn to do it. So by stopping at the education section of a resume, you might throw away the perfect hire. You might miss someone who has valuable skills to offer to help your business thrive right now and in the future. Because the truth is this: Skills First Hiring helps you see talent others miss, like more than 70 million stars, skilled through alternative routes. When you let their story unfold, you gain a competitive advantage, because hiring managers who start with skills are 60% more likely to find a successful hire. See the real person, complete. See what others miss. Hire skills first. Learn why it's a competitive advantage at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
You're listening to the new 1017 The Truth, founded in partnership with Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. 1017 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee. A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice, Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up, stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, the truth, from 1 to 4. We about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory, Lowe, from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 101.7 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the second hour of the Tory Lowe Show. And we got guests, Truth Nation. We got Ken Bell from Mentoring Boys to Men in studio. How you doing, Ken Bell?
Man, all is well, man.
Hey, look, I wanted you to come in because you was out at the community cleanup, helping us out, getting the bags loaded, making sure that everybody had fresh bags. Thank you.
Hey, listen, it was a blessing to be able to be a part of that, Tory. And like I told you, growing up in the city, to see something like that, man, and, to know all of the years that you've been doing it, it's definitely really intentional. So, I mean, really, I pay homage to you.
Hey, look, you came in and got straight to work.
Yeah, I mean,
you was like, hey, Tory, where we setting up at. I was like, this is it. We out here. Next thing I see you going around making sure everybody have fresh bags, taking the garbage bags, getting the garbage bags to waste management.
I show up, man.
Getting people from here to there.
I show up, bro. Like it was amazing. I mean, the young people and it was just amazing, and it was really intentional. I mean, just for us to bounce around the city And, you know, I'm from Evolve, so I mean, when our pastor tells us to show up, you know, we definitely show up. Especially
Powerful.
There we go.
Hey, but you do mentoring, and that struck a chord with me. Because I was like, oh, what do you do? He's like, okay, I mentor these young men.
Yeah.
And your program is called Mentoring Boys to Men.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the name? How did you get involved in mentoring?
So just a little bit about me real quick. Like, I grew up here in the city. I grew up in a struggle, you know. My mom was on drugs. My dad was incarcerated for 29 years of my life. And, you know, I was lost. You know, no parental guide and none of that. So about 11 years old, it was this neighbor around the corner from my grandmother's house. And I used to walk around, knock on people's doors, ask him, can I do stuff, little odd stuff. And he took me under his wing, you know, and he just embraced me. You know what I'm saying? I felt comfortable with him. And he just, you know, he came and knocked on the door, asked my mom, like, could he mentor me? And it took off from there, you know what I'm saying? And he put me in different programs. Like back in the day, down in North Division, they used to have a program.
You didn't go to North Division?
No, I ain't go to North Division.
Okay, I'm just saying you brought up North Division. That's mine.
Well,
I'm the alumni from North Division now.
They had a
North
program
side?
in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Under school late at night, and it was called Skilled Trades Collaborative. So what they did was, like, all the union workers and carpenters, electricians, they would volunteer to teach young men. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a mentorship plus like a place where you can learn skills. You know what I'm saying? So I was in there from like 11 to 13, 14, and then it just took off. Like I learned how to build mock houses and all type of stuff. So, you know, from there, man, it was just like I fast forward through life. I turned 18. I started my own company.
Oh, at 18 years old, started your own company.
I started my own company, which is the Ken's Four Season Group. And we've been in business this year, August, it'll be 21 years.
Oh, powerful.
21 years.
You got some strong mentorship.
Yeah. So, you know, and so for me, I look at mentorship because
it changed your life.
It changed my life, right? And it was a man, you know. My mentor, Mr. Huntsman, he was strong, but he didn't play no games with me. You know what I'm saying? He taught me how to speak. He taught me how to look a man in his eye, shake his hand firm, never sit down and shake a man's hand. So it was just like structure in my life, you know what I'm saying? Coming from a mom that was in and out of my life, you know, to a dad not there, he was the resemblance of a man. And I mean, I kicked against it because it was something I wasn't used to, but eventually by 18, I got with his program. You know what I'm saying? And it was just consistently showing up, discipline, you know, hey, he taught me respect. You know, I used to come over, do yards to his house, but I walk past him and wouldn't speak or address him. He like, okay, you can't do no work at my house until you start learning what respect is. And he taught me stuff. You know, he took and poured time into me. He taught me how to bow. He taught me how to tie a tie. He taught me how to keep a car clean.
And you need that.
Young men.
And a lot of these young men don't have that, you know. And salute to all of the mothers that, you know, they dealing with whatever the situation they in, but it takes a man to raise a young boy into a man. So how did you come up with the mentoring boys to men?
Well, I look at my city, and I love my city, and I look at a boy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the best thing I did at 38 years old in life is I spent time and healed the little boy inside of me. You know, and so what happens is when you get older, as you grow and become a man, you try to run from your past. You know what I'm saying? You try to run from your struggles. You try to run from things that made you who you are, whether it's trauma, whether it's pain, whether it's, you know, poverty, whatever it is. We do our best as men to be someone different. I know that was for me. And so when I look at a young man, I see the pain in him. You know what I'm saying? I see the pain in him. And pain...
And the frustration.
And the frustration, because trauma, you know, unaddressed trauma turns into pain, right? And then once you carry pain so long, and children, young men be having so much pain, they build rage, you feel what I'm saying? And then when you put them two together, you got explosion, rage, you got what we have, chaotic. It's chaos, you feel what I'm saying? And if you listen to them, you know, they'll say like, oh, I'm finna get on demon time. They ain't lying.
That's what they be talking about. Yeah,
They ain't
that's
lying.
what they own this generation.
You feel what I'm saying? They ain't lying. So it's like
we never acknowledged the word demon when we was coming up. Grandma and them, it would be talked about in church, but now these young people like, I'm the demon. Like, wow, like it's like they have taken ownership of this idea.
They believe. Listen, because see, once you understand the trajectory of young men, right? And I understand, like I can speak for myself. I could have been everything. I could have been a drug dealer. I could have been a murderer. I could have been a robber. It's easy to become a product of your environment. But if it wasn't for that man seeing more in me than what I seen in myself, I'd be a lost cause too. And so I was just talking to some men last night, and I was just like, when are we gonna stand up? Because it's like when I look at young boys and they have guns on them, all type of stuff. I've been on military ship. They got guns, they groups, everything. They smoking their weed. But it's like I see the hurt in them because I want to know what happened in your life that got you right here. That's a question I ask any man. What happened to you as a child that affected the man you are today?
That's powerful.
Who am I from the affection of my childhood? Things that affected me in my childhood stays within me and determines how the world view me right now. And so I encourage young men and little boys like, hey, I know you might have had a rough childhood. I know your dad might not have been in your life. I know mama probably didn't give you all the love that you needed, right? And it's so crazy because in our community, it's a lack. And it's just a lack of embracing them. I mean, I sometimes, last summer I had a group of them. I would group them up on Sunday and we would go to different parks. And I would see them basketball and I would see a kid that he an overachiever, right? He'd be mad if he lose a game. And he never had a dad rub his back and tell him, man, it's all right.
How to handle those emotions.
How to handle those emotions. And when I seen him before, 15, one of the youngest guys run with me, and he was like upset. Like, I wish my brother was here. I wish this, I wish that. I said, bro, you're going to take some losses in life. And because I embraced him, that next Sunday we went to a different park, man, he was balling. Because he knew he like Ken out there watching me. And every shot he made, I hollered his name, man, I see you. I see you. You know, and so I say
that reassurance.
Reassurance. We got to stop telling young people like, oh, we don't deal with the young people. You got to go meet them where you at. See, I post up in the ghetto. I ride around. I talk to anybody. And young people, I talk to them. I just meet them where they at. That's the issue. Like, I was explaining last night, I said, see, we don't be transparent with these young people to know, like, this was us. 20 years
We had to figure it out. Somebody had to come along and teach me.
That's it.
He wasn't even related to my family. He was a minister from the church.
That's it. That's it.
Saw something in me.
And look.
And boom. I just needed somebody to guide me.
That's it.
That's all that little guidance. It went a long way. A little guidance and understanding and teaching people how to deal with what they're feeling emotionally, feeding that emotional intelligence, it goes a long way.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, you know. As boys, you know, I remember my mom would be like, boy, shut up. I'm going to give you something to cry for. And it's like I'm already crying inside because life messed up. My daddy ain't here. You halfway here. What more can you do?
And when you get outside, peer pressure.
And peer
bullying,
pressure.
people want to fight.
I'm going to school.
All that extra going on out there.
Old clothes on, clothes ain't been washed, clothes smelling like mildew.
Ain't even got the new shoes on. You got
nothing.
I had the pro wings on.
Man, I had 6 hand-me-downs.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, and so I tell people all the time, because they look like, oh, you got a business, you got this. Man, I grew up poor. Me and my 3 sisters, we opened our cans up with a knife and ate corn and peas in the can and drunk water to fill up our stomach. You know what I'm saying?
We had wish sandwiches.
Wish I had some.
We had plenty of wish sandwiches along the way.
Or you would make some toast. You did that, how you say, put that on the bottom of that stove and put some sugar on it and make you some sugar toast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
But poor. And so, poverty, man, is all around us. And for young men, it's like, it's so hard to get outside the box of an environment that actually sucking you in.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So for me, I had to look at the fact when I seen my mentor, he was an iron worker. And I'm like, he took me around other construction workers, and they was making good money. For black men 20 years ago, man, they was pulling up big trucks, Cadillacs, big houses in Mequon, Glendale, out in Brown Deer. You feel what I'm saying? They was living life. They pulling up, going bowling, going in their pockets, pulling out big wads of money. And I'm like, listen, only people I see in my community is people that sell drugs. And he said, no, we work hard. This is what we do. We built the Miller Brewer Stadium. We built Oak Creek Power Plant. We work on the highway, Marquette Interchange. And I just got to seeing a lot of those guys. And those guys, I got to hang around them from a program that I started when I was 11 years old called Skilled Trades Collaborative. And those were just black men from the trades that got together to help young black men to teach them the trade.
Open up them doors. Open up their minds as well.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I say with this city, like, I got a landscape construction company. I employ a lot of young people, but the city don't show up. Like how this city cleaning up and all them other people. Man, if the city really create jobs, we got the resources here, but we outsource everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I always look around and I'm like, if you walk through the city, they bored. They bored.
And they need direction at that point.
They need direction.
And if you bored without direction, what they say, idle mind is a
devil's work.
Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we're gonna have more conversation with Ken Bell. And before we go to break,
one call, that's all.
Hey, look, Truth Nation, now's your chance to be our one call, that's all Gruber 5K entry for today. Yes, you'll be entered in to win $5,000, courtesy of Gruber Law Office. Call right now, 833-212-1017, and you'll be entered in to win our $5,000 giveaway, courtesy of Gruber Law Office, right here on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. Again, the number is 833-212-1017. And remember, if you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, contact Gruber Law Offices today. Visit them at gruber-law.com. For official contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Tune into the award-winning 1017 The Truth's Financial Literacy Month Spotlight with UW Credit Union this Thursday at 3:57 p.m. between The Tory Lowe Show and Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris. We'll be joined by Lauren Bordeaux, Member Service Operations Help Manager at UW Credit Union, where she will discuss the great benefits of becoming a member at UW Credit Union and share great financial tips that help you best grow your financial wealth. Again, that's the Financial Literacy Month Spotlight this Thursday with UW Credit Union at 3:57 p.m. right here on the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family and help out in your community. You've been there for so many others. But when life challenges you, when rising costs, unexpected repairs, medical bills, or simply a rough stretch make it hard to keep up on a limited or low income, you're not alone. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are here for you, working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. If you're struggling with high utility bills, facing a disconnect notice, or dealing with a furnace emergency and your limited or low income isn't enough, support is available. Visit www.heat.help or call 1-800-506-5596 to apply for a hand up.
Sweet Talks Medical Spa in Menominee Falls. Skip the sterile clinical office feel. Sweet Talk stays on the cutting edge of beauty and wellness innovations in a vibrant, playful space promoting self-love and confidence. Sweet Talk specializes in a range of treatments including injectables, medical-grade skincare, weight loss, hormone therapies, and more. Not sure where to start? Sweet Talks offers comprehensive wellness consultations to create a customized plan centered around you. Because at Sweet Talks, your goals are their goals. Learn more at sweettalks.com.
Are you planning a special event? Do you need a personal chef? Either way, make it tasteful. I'm Alicia the Chef, owner of Tasteful Events Catering, and we create customized food experiences for any occasion. We bring quality, flavor, and professionalism to every table. Whether it's a special event or everyday meal solutions, we focus on delivering more than just food. We create experiences. Book today or learn more online at www.tastefulEventsCatering.com.
Don't miss one of Milwaukee's favorite summer traditions, the U-Path Ride for Arts, presented by Miller Lite, returns Sunday, May 31st. Ride a fully closed 20-mile course across the Hone Bridge with incredible lakefront views. Kids 12 and under ride free thanks to the Brewers Community Foundation. All in support of Southeastern Wisconsin Performing Arts. 7 a.m. start, finish at UPath Fest on Summerfest grounds. Register today at upathride.org. That's UPAFRIDE.org.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
It's either us or them. Cause we don't rock with them. It's either us or them. Cause we don't rock with them. It's either us or them. Cause we don't rock with them. It's either us or them. Cause we don't rock with them. It's either us or them. Cause we don't mess with them. It's either us or them. Cause we don't mess with them. It's either us or them. Cause we don't mess with them. It's either us or them. Cause we don't rock with them. It's either us or them. Cause we don't
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. We got Ken Bell. He's a mentor. Program mentoring boys to men in the studio, having a powerful conversation about these young men out here that we're trying to reach. And many times it takes somebody to show empathy and love to draw them in and to understand where they come from and to show them a new direction to where they can go. When you start your mentor program and you get a young man, what are some of the things or some of the ideas that you try to introduce to him?
When I deal with young men, I instantly, because some young men, they just love being in the presence of a man, so you change their environment. You feel what I'm saying? I might take them to a whole nother part of the side of the town they ain't known from. I might just walk them in the park and let them see other young men like them, right? And change their surroundings. And then they like, okay, I feel safe here. I'm here with Ken, I feel safe. And I just sit there and I study him. So I learn, like, okay, he competitive. He don't like losing. He a sore loser. He got a bad temper. He a firecracker. He like to fight. I sit there and observe him. And then, now, you got 10 or 15 boys out there, what's name? I diagnose them right away to say, hey, but he's lacking this. He's angry because something at his house or something happened to him as a child is unaddressed. So then you try to meet them right where they at. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of it is just embracing them to create a safe space for them. See, our youth don't have a safe space.
And you would think that would be home, but it's not.
But we got. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for you.
Right.
So we know we ain't lying, right? Mama could be a good mama, but mama could be working 2 jobs. She not really there. Mama could be out kicking it all the time. Mama not there.
I'll say this: my grandma was a bless her heart. You know, she had already had 12 kids before I came along, so she was on the back end. So, but one time, you know, we got into it with boys in the neighborhood, and I came in the house, and somebody knocked on the door. Grandma went to the door, and it was one of them, and they asked for me, and she opened up the door. She thought it was one of my friends.
Yeah.
And I had to go right there on the porch, right in front of my grandma. You know what I mean? Like, so it was crazy because I always felt like I was safe half the time, and the other half the time I had to be ready.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is. And see, the thing about it is, even I would say is me being a mentor outside of that, being a father, right? And being a father was the toughest task I've ever had to do in life. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was what I loved, and that's why I did it. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at young men, I just look at it like, man, you just need love from a father. I got a 19-year-old son whom I'm well pleased with. He's fresh, a year and a half out of high school. He started his own business. And so I look back at him, and I'm his biggest critic, and but I also I was rough on him. I was hard on him, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I need to be your first life lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because life is hard when you really try to get out here. It's easy to do wrong. It's hard to really do good and be a stand-up man that moves with integrity. You feel what I'm saying? Integrity is so important, but you ask a young man what's integrity, he don't know. He don't even know how to become a man of integrity.
He may not even know how to spell it.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm just trying to tell you, it's the way they leaving these kids out here now. Like I don't even assume anymore. Like they didn't. A lot of the education that they have is only with money, how to count. Maybe some street kind of math to get some products moved around. But once you get outside of that, they don't even know how to spell.
They don't know too much nothing. And one of the things you spoke about earlier, it's survival mode, right? They stuck in the position. They stuck in the situation because they got to stay with moms. They got to stay with grams. They might have to stay with pops. Pops might be working. It ain't always on the women. It's men and women because it's a lot of dads ain't stepping up to that's out free and clear. That's not even stepping up to go really check their son mental. How you doing? Like moving intentional. Like, okay, I know me and your mama didn't work out, but you still my son. You a product of me. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of that's not happening. Then it's dad incarcerated like my dad was. You know what I'm saying? I got to meet my dad. I got to kick it with my dad for the first time this summer. And we went out and had a blast, but he didn't even know how to be a father because guess what? He was more so trying to be my friend.
Trying to get to know you.
Trying to get to know me because he never took time to get to know me. You know what I'm saying? And so.
But that's why you can relate, though.
Definitely.
Because you understand when they say, my dad ain't around. Right there. Like, I mean, that's a connection. Like, as soon as they find out you didn't have a dad, they okay, well, how did you do it? This is where I say, like, we can change lives by just getting involved. Like, sometimes we feel, okay, how can we get closer to these young people? I say, they right down the street. They in our neighborhoods. Get out, get involved in the community. They're going to be right there. Half of the young people I meet, I'm out and about, and I see them walking past me, and I go talk to them. We got to stop acting like these kids don't exist.
Yeah, that's really what happened. That's really what happened. And so I look at, too, one of the things I do with kids, I tell my story. I be transparent with them. Like, if I walk up on a young, I'm going to be scared because he got a gun on. You know why? Because at his age, I was playing with guns, too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so it's like history really is repeating itself. It's just becoming more reckless because there's no how should I say it? It's loosely. It's like they more reckless because back in 1999, 2000, they said if you spank your kid, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
So 27 years later, this is what you got.
Well, I'll tell you this. CPS is a whole nother thing in our communities. A man spanked his child because she was acting up in school. She went back to school, and then they sent the police to the house. You know what I mean? So it was kind of weird how far can you discipline as a man, or, you know, then they started talking about toxic masculinity and all, and just kind of softening up the ideal of discipline in the house. But when the police come,
yeah, it's a man gonna pick
by
him
any
up
means necessary, they gonna, you know, they gonna handle the not only the child rough, they gonna handle you rough and grandma rough too.
Mm-hmm.
So what is that?
So like I say for me, you know, I was married 17 years. In my house, I was the law. I wasn't trying to be my kid's friend, my son.
Buddy parent.
I'm not no buddy parent. I'm the parent that say no. And I'm saying no for a reason. You feel what I'm saying? And so what happens is I never tried to be my kid's friend. I'm your daddy. I don't need you to like me. I got friends. I need you to be a productive citizen in life by the time you get ready to leave this house. You know what I'm saying? So the point I'm saying is that I always tell that it's important to have a man in the house. That's the first law. He the boss. You know what I'm saying? My son, I never had to worry about my son.
Hey, these women nowadays, they're going to give you some pushback now.
They can give me some pushback and I can handle it. But what I'm saying is that I'm saying what happened in my house, see, it was important, and my son and my nephews and all them, they success stories. They ain't been downtown. I was they law. If they mama called me and say, hey, your nephew over here acting up, guess what? They knew Uncle Ken coming over there.
Right, coming to see him.
And when I come and see him, I'm going to meet you wherever you at. You got your chest poked out, I'm going to cave your chest in. Mm-hmm. And you can call the police, too, because I'm going to be right out. You feel what I'm saying?
And that's that old school. Like, see, I'll tell you this. I came up under the old bishops and things like that. They worked me. You know, when I got off in the church, I was 15 years old. I was a deacon in church. Mm-hmm. So, but they gave me a broom, knowing that they had a vacuum to sweep out the sanctuary. You know how big those sanctuaries is and the carpet. They gave me a broom.
Get them arms together.
Yeah, like, and I swept that whole thing out, like I faithfully. You know, but what I'm saying is they gonna put you like Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
You don't know why they allowing you to do that, but they teaching you patience. Mm-hmm. They teaching you all of these skills that you may not understand, because the way a man teaches more psychological and how to handle emotions and discipline, you know. So instead of them giving me a vacuum to do it quick, they was like, take this broom, sweep this sanctuary out.
And that's it.
I did it. I was kind of like, why you didn't let me use the... But now, as I got older, it taught me patience. And it taught me, like, just take my time to, like, make sure everything is done right. You know, like I said, it's so many things that come with good mentorship, and you need male mentorship in your life. Like, you need somebody that knows what to do so you can understand what you're looking at. And once you get that vision, get a mentor in your life like that, it shapes your future and the future for your children after that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, for me, so even though I do mentoring, that's my purpose, right? But my company, with me having a lawn and landscape company, and I got like probably 20 or 30 companies that run under me that I've helped get into business. And we sort of have an earn to learn program. I might have one of my guys and my brothers like, hey, you need some extra hands, and we'll put them in a truck with them, and they'll learn something, and they earning and learning. Young people need something to do, and they want to make some money.
Well, look, when we come back, I want to talk about just how can the community continue to help you doing what you're doing with this mentorship program that's desperately needed in the community. Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and 101.7thetruth.com.
I'm very familiar with Gruber Law offices because they're always out in the community.
Gruber Law offices are known to be honest, hardworking.
They're always involved in our neighborhoods.
Gruber Law offices make our community a better place.
They are the best.
For nearly 40 years, Gruber Law Offices has helped people throughout Wisconsin. If you're injured, we're here to help. One call, That's all.
Wisconsin would not be the same without Gruber Law Offices.
Tap into the best power hour in radio in Milwaukee.
So altogether, you're looking at $1,780 for your mortgage and for your property taxes in a year. And that's before you have to deal with, obviously, your water bill and electric bill. That's a steep price that people have to pay. And based off those numbers I just ran, to afford a home like that, you got to make $65,000 a year. But the problem is, here in Milwaukee, the median household income is only $54,234. That's out of whack. So again, I am all about affordability. I'm all about people getting homes. But what we have to understand is that until homes are more affordable, you can have a supply and demand problem. But the problem that we have here in the city of Milwaukee is that these prices, when people are listing these houses, they're listing them for prices that people really can't afford. And even if you do get the house and you're paying that, you're living paycheck to paycheck. Home ownership is not about living paycheck to paycheck. Home ownership is about finding something that fits within your budget and building equity for the future.
Catch Truth to Power with Kyle Wallace every weekday from noon to 1 p.m. on 101.7 The Truth and The Truth app.
70 million people in the U.S. have learning and thinking differences, like ADHD and dyslexia. Each has their own story. This is ours. At first, I thought it was just a phase. Then schoolwork became a struggle. Emotions got bigger, and my kids started falling behind. I felt alone, like I was lost in the dark trying to find answers. Then I learned about understood.org, empowering parents and kids like us. It was like we had a light to show us the path ahead. Whenever new challenges came up, their guidance helped us figure out our next step. We still have tough days, but now we have direction. And I have the tools and resources I need to help my child thrive. No matter where you are on the path, Understood can help you keep moving forward. Visit understood.org/yourpath today.
This True Sports Update is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Andrew Zimmel. The Diamondbacks hit 4 home runs and beat the Brewers 6-2 last night at American Family Field. Brewers manager Pat Murphy on the MLB debut of Brian Fitzpatrick.
Couldn't be more thrilled for the kid to come in and face the hitters that he faced, to face some of the best hitters in the league, to come in and face those guys and do the job that he did.
The rubber match this afternoon, Brandon Woodruff gets the start from Milwaukee. 12:40 first pitch on our sister station, 620 WTMJ. And the federal government suing Wisconsin in response to the state's civil lawsuit against several prediction markets, arguing Congress has exclusive jurisdiction over regulating such markets. The lawsuit filed in Dane County asked judges to declare that companies are breaking the law, that they're a public nuisance, and they should be blocked from offering sports-related events that impact Wisconsin customers. This True Sports Update is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Andrew Zimmel.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and 101.7thetruth.com.
Milltown, I'ma hit it, then drop. Yeah. Sipping juice, sipping Pop-Tarts. Sipping juice, sipping Pop-Tarts. Yeah. Sipping juice, sipping Pop-Tarts. Yeah. I'ma hit it, then drop. Huh? Milltown, I'ma never gonna stop. Go. Clap off, we don't never stop. Nah. Green light, go mode, take it to the top. Go. Milltown bounce, make the whole block rock. Boom. Hit it once, hit it twice, then it drop. Clap off, we don't never stop. Never fast lane living. I ain't never gon' flop from the mud. Now we up, can't stop. Yeah. Whole city watch when the beat gon' knock. Chase them down, make them swerve.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm having a great conversation with Ken Bell. He is over a mentorship program, mentors boys to men. This is amazing that when we have a brother that can come into the studio and break down the psychological ideas of dealing with these young people. Because a lot of people are afraid. A lot of people, they see these young men out there and they just, I don't know what to do with that. They didn't wash their hands and then gave up on them, throw them in jail and lock them in jail and throw away the key type mentality, But in reality, these kids are looking for guidance. Some kids, when you think they tough, but when you get to talking to them and they start telling you what they've been going through at their home and what they've been through, and some of these kids sleeping outside, and you like, man, wow, well, I'm gonna work with you. They want help.
just meeting them where they at. Right. You know, and so that's the most heavy part of mentorship. It's that when you take them out and you do an event and you feed them, and then you got to drop them off. You go to all these different houses and all these, different neighborhoods, and you can just see them get out the car and dread going back to their reality. You know what I'm saying? That's the part where I just be like, wow, God. You know what I'm saying? And I get to go home to my children, you know what I'm saying? And so I always be looking at like, God, you bless me. You didn't bless me for this, for nothing. You feel what I'm saying? You blessed me to be a blessing. And so that's my way of giving back. I love young men because when I look at young men, no matter where they at, I see myself broken. A lot of these kids haven't had a fair chance at life. They was born into a broken home. They was raised in a broken home. They left a broken home. So I always say, a broken little boy lives as a broken man.
What do you want to say to all of the men out there, in our community right now? Because I think that sometimes they need to hear what you have to say when you're in the trenches dealing with these young people. What can they do?
Identity. That's big. It's already the rappers that put on a show that you can instantly get rich and all that stuff. Like, the odds are just stacked against them. You know what I'm saying? And so we walk in the gas station and we walk right past them and we don't check them and hug them and say, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? They gonna call us Unc. They gonna call you big fella. They gonna call you OG, right? When I get them calls, I just be like, you know what? That's their way of showing respect because they never had a man to probably show them what respect is. But they trying. If a lot of men live life right now today, and so it's hard to get through men because a lot of men, they grew in age, but they still trapped in a little boy's mindset. They still haven't healed the little boy from them. They mama hurt them or the traumas they went through in life that hurt them. So it's like a vicious generational curse. I gave my dad grace and mercy because guess what? He didn't have a dad. But I wanted to break the generational curse when it came to me. So I stuck in my son's life and my daughter's life.
You pushed through it?
I pushed through it. Was it easy? No. One of the hardest things I ever did in my life was to be a father. I'm talking about hard, working. I worked sun up to sundown to give them a good life. Been in business.
Change the generational curse.
Change the generational curse. I'm talking about working. My son, my daughter, they see every day that pickup truck pull up in the house. I'm coming in there, work boots on. Every day. A young man, he ought to see a man working. He ought to see a man working. My son, he like a split image of me, but he worked because he seen his dad work. And I worked some long days. I might have didn't show up to every football game. I might have didn't get to make it to every practice or whatever was going on in school. But one thing about it, he knew his daddy was working.
And he respected his daddy.
Right. And then on top of that, when you teach a young man to work, I taught my son working, and then I taught him how you can make good money working. When I seen my godfather as a kid, he always drove brand new cars, big house. I knew he didn't get that from running around the streets. He was at work, putting in overtime. Then those things start coming. And so I always used to sit back and say, I got somebody watching me. So I can't move like I want to move. I got to watch what I do. I got to be mindful how I move because I got somebody watching me. I got somebody right behind me watching me. And so
it kept you on task.
It kept me on task. You know what I'm saying? Because my biggest fear as a father was I never wanted my kids to know what poor was. I never wanted them to feel how I felt. Because guess what? I laid down with their mother and had them. They didn't ask to be here. And so it's like children can't pick their parents. Because I know for sure I would have picked mine different. You know what I'm saying? So you can't pick your parents, so now it's like you cursed from the start. And so, you know, as a black man, you know what I'm saying, I tried to break the generational curse. That was my number one thing. There's no perfect man, but a trying man. You ought to give him his flowers. Then on top of that, to try and be in a relationship and raise your children in a two-parent household. Oh, that's
the extra work.
That's extra work. So now you're working on the job. Now you're working being the father.
And now you're working on a relationship. And all the odds stacked against you because guess what? In all areas, you to blame. Or you didn't see it when you was coming up and you had to invent it as an adult.
I'm reminded, and Charleston White said this, he said, you want to find out what kind of man you is? Just wait till you die. They're going to stand by your casket and tell you. The only thing is, you ain't going to be able to hear it. But I never stood up to be a man and be a father to be praised. I stood up to be a man and a father because that was my job.
All right, look, when we come back, I want to get your final thoughts, and I want to also get your information on how people can help you out with your mentorship program. Hey, Truth Nation, we got Ken Bell in the studio. Stay locked in.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, the Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation is the best fan base in the country.
I won tickets last week on your show to see The Wiz. I just wanted to call and say thank you and say I appreciate you. I appreciate the show. I appreciate the station. That was a core memory that was made last night. The Wiz was an amazing performance.
We want you to tap into the talk and text line every show, every day at 833-212-1017. Milwaukee Black Talk, 1017 The Truth.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family and help out in your community. You've been there for so many others. But when life challenges you, when rising costs, unexpected repairs, medical bills, or simply a rough stretch make it hard to keep up on a limited or low income, you're not alone. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are here for you, working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. If you're struggling with high utility bills, facing a disconnect notice, or dealing with a furnace emergency and your limited or low income isn't enough, support is available. Visit www.heat.help or call 1-800-506-5596 to apply for a hand up.
I'm Sherwin Hughes, and I know the power of Stars and Stripes Honor Flight firsthand. As someone who's been on an honor flight, I can tell you it's a day you'll never forget. Stars and Stripes Honor Flight gives our oldest veterans who served in any location in June of 1975 or earlier a free one-day trip to Washington, D.C. for veterans. Airfare, meals, a coach bus tour, and special flight apparel are all included. It's a day of honor, gratitude, and camaraderie. Veterans who served in the Vietnam or Korean War go to flySSHF.org and ask for an application.
Discover your new favorite city, Milwaukee. Catch a sunrise over Lake Michigan. Sip your way through craft breweries. And dive into a dining scene that's turning heads. From museums and music to thrilling sports teams and buzzing nightlife, Milwaukee delivers all season long. Good things are always brewing on the Fresh Coast. The expert guides at visitmilwaukee.org have everything you need to fully plan every detail. Whatever it is you'd like to do in Milwaukee. Plan your trip today at visitmilwaukee.org.
When you work smart, incredible things can happen. By joining Smart 18, the union for Wisconsin sheet metal workers, you'll open the door to a brighter future. You'll learn and earn more. Enjoy awesome benefits across the board. Build a great career and feel empowered and supported every step of the way. The smartest career decision you'll ever make starts with Smart 18. Find out more today at smart18info.com.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Tory. Superpowers in the building, yeah. Big heart, big voice. Whole city in the ceiling, yeah. Walk in, capes turn the cameras. He don't need a mask, just manners. Show up when the block need answers. Turn pain into cheers, that's magic, that's stand.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. We got Ken Bell. I want to get your information out to the public. He's the CEO of Mentoring Boys to Men. Great conversation today, Great conversation today. I appreciate you for coming through. These are the conversations that we really need to have. Many times we see these young men out here and they're going through a lot. They putting the community through a lot. And I say we got to get to them. Now, a lot of people say, hey, young man, reach out to me.
Yeah.
But I say we at a point where we just have to get involved.
You got to go out there. I mean,
right.
They don't know your number. When a young man going through crisis, late at night, he thinking about doing something, you don't know your number.
Right.
If you say they'll give you a suicide line or some kind of line to come, but ain't nobody finna pull up on you and say, let me check your mental.
Right.
I'll be there in 20 minutes. Don't do nothing. I'm finna pull up. Ain't nobody getting up out their bed. See, that's how intentional I move. One of my young boys called me like, hey, man, I need you to pull up. Guess what? I'm getting up out the bed, throwing my clothes on and sliding through the city. Because guess what? I want to let them know I can't be here for all, but I can be here for mine. If you got access to me, I can be there for you. And you know what? You will be there and you might politic with them for an hour. What's on your brain? You know what I'm saying? And talk to me. What we talking about stay between us. And then I meet them where they at. And they open up. Hey, man, I'm going through this. Or, man, I'm mad at moms for this. And, man, I got fired. It just be life for them. And they don't really understand life because ain't nobody there ready to embrace them.
Right.
And on top of that, it's a lot. I got a lot of good mothers that, Ken, I want my son to be a part of your program. Ken, my son need this. It's a lot of mothers that want their son to be around men and they just don't know the resources is out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, they go on Facebook, but it's like to get on here and let mothers know that it is men that are standing in the gap. I can't be a father to your child, but I could be a male role model to him.
Right.
I could tell him, hey, talk to him, and hey, understand where he's at. You got young men that's going through puberty. They're dealing with testosterone. They're dealing with the pressures of life. They're dealing with the challenges of life. It's so much social pressure, everything, image pressure. They really don't know who they are because their identity was lost in trauma.
We as a village, I say 2026 is the year to repair the village. And that's going to take all hands on deck. And that's going to take men dealing with kids that may not be theirs. Managing, trying to manage some of the emotional issues that some of these young men are going through, giving them an outlet. And at least a roadmap, at least from somebody that has wisdom, and that got to be implemented. It's almost like we got to just reset, regroup, rethink, and reshape the black man, the black woman, and the black child. Get them back re-in-line.
And it's a process. It really is because I look at, when I look at a lot of young men, man, and I see them, my heart pour out to them. You know what I'm saying? Because, and also I thank God because I'm like, that could have been me. They didn't have the resources I had. They just didn't have the resources. They just didn't have that right man to come past their life. Look, like you said, the elder from the church. They didn't have that right man past their life, to come past their life, just to show them it's another way. And so when I look at mentoring boys to men, I go to within. Like, this city can show up by, if you got a youth, mothers, if you got a son that's giving you a hard time, right? It's the reason why he's giving you a hard time. It's the reason why he got an attitude. It's the reason why he may be pushing you back. It's the reason behind everything. And one thing we can't lie in this city, it's so much trauma and pain. Unaddressed trauma rolls over to pain. And pain rolls over to bad behaviors, acting out. Most of these young men don't even know who they are. They don't know their potential. They was trying to be like somebody. I want to be like the person I seen on the block. I want to get a gun on him. I want to sell drugs like him. And all you got to do is give them something to be. I used to tell my son all the time, start practicing who you want to be. And so I look at the society and young men, they ain't doing nothing but practicing what they seen, and that's what they want to be.
Well, I say this. It's time for the people that's been playing the back to get in the front. I've been saying this for a long time. It's too much competition for the minds of these kids. And a lot of people who do the work, they kind of, behind the scenes, But I don't need y'all behind the scenes no more. I need you to be right out front so you can be in a space where these kids can see what it looks like to do productive ideas instead of the other ideas that's out here that's negative, that's in the front. They get to see that. It's plenty of that. This is why I say somebody was telling me, I don't want nobody to know I do this and that. I'm behind the scenes, but you posting your food that you ate on the internet.
No.
You posting your dress. You posting you went to this party, but then the kids get confused on who to look to because you looking like you influenced by the negativity, but you telling the kids don't go that route. So we as people that's willing to do the work, we have to show in order for these kids to grow.
You got to practice what you preach. You got to practice what you preach. And so once we really look at the trajectory, it's time for men to stand up. That's what it is. And it isn't. It's not going to be easy, but it's time for men to stand up. You know what I'm saying? It's some men that need to talk to other men. And the Bible said iron sharpens iron. I wouldn't be the man I am if I wasn't talking to older men, if I didn't have men to say, hey, I'm wrestling with this.
I agree.
With this. You feel what I'm saying? So it's time for us to stand up.
What is your information if people want to reach out to you?
And they can reach out to us on Facebook, Mentoring Boys to Men. Also, like I said, that's mainly Facebook, and we go out in the community. I'm actually working on getting us a website, phone numbers. I'm going to be posting out our phone numbers just for troubled youth, so mothers can have access to say, hey, I met so many mothers, bro, that's like, they're frustrated. They're frustrated. They don't understand why is he angry, because they trying to do everything possible, but it's like a lot of boys, they angry because where my daddy at? Why? That was my question to my mama. Why my daddy not here?
Why don't my daddy love me?
Why don't my daddy love me?
Hey.
And so when they see Mr. Ken, and I pull up on him and I meet him right, what's up with you? What you do at school today? Nothing. No, you did something. Just the trajectory, meeting them where they at, just changing the trajectory. And Mom's been working, and she got a lot going on. She don't got the mental capacity no more to go through this. She like, boy, I'm tired of you. I've had it with you, right? Because she don't know the resources that's out there. You know what I'm saying? My Facebook page, Kenny Bell. You can hop in my DM. Hey, on the weekend, sometimes Sunday after church, I come out, and I'll come out to the house and sit back and evaluate him and sit back and see what can I do for this young man? Where can I meet him at? That's not them coming to them. You got to go to them.
That's powerful. Hey, look, we had a great conversation. I appreciate you, Ken Bell, for coming through Mentoring Boys to Men on Facebook. Kenny Bell on Facebook.
Mentoring Boys to Men on Facebook, too, as well.
Thank you. It's the hour that went by quick. Hey, we're gonna have you back up here. Maybe bring some young men up in here with you.
Definitely. I got some success stories.
All right, look, we appreciate you for all you're doing, and continue to do the work. And if you need anything, let me know.
Definitely, Tory. I got you locked in.
God bless you. Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversations. Stay locked in.
I travel all around the world, Dr. King.
You served behind the desk.
You served in combat.
You did 4 years and got out.
You were drafted.
You gave 20 years.
You gave exactly what your country needed.
And so did you.
When you raised your hand and swore an oath to your country, when you put your name on a dotted line, you became part of only 1% of Americans who did the same. You are a veteran.
You are a veteran.
You are a veteran. Because no matter when, where, or how you served, you made a sacrifice for your country, and you deserve support.
If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Reach out to a loved one, to a fellow veteran, to VA.
Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other. Leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, Teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
You're listening to the new 1017 The Truth, founded in partnership with American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. 1017 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 1017 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the third hour of the Tory Lowe Show. And I guess we got news from right here from The Truth. 1017 The Truth and the Milwaukee Carrier becomes community-owned under new Milwaukee Black Media Trust. So there's going to be some changes here at The Truth. There's a press release out. 1017 The Truth and the Milwaukee Courier are now united under the Milwaukee Black Media Trust, a new company ownership structure that ensures these historic black media institutions will remain independent, community accountable, and in service to Milwaukee's black community. Now, the group is the Trust. The Trust was established by Civic Media, and this is where a lot of people, they say, okay, what's going on? Because we were having a conversation before I came on the air about this, and they're saying that the Trust is established by Civic Media, and it's acquired by Milwaukee Courier in the late 2025. and they're waiting FCC approval to finalize the purchase of WNOV 860, The Voice. So it'll be the Truth, the Courier, the Milwaukee Courier, and WNOV 860 all in one idea as partners. So that should be interesting. Stay tuned. That should be real interesting. Hey, but like I said, there's change. At the beginning of the show, I told you change is inevitable. And like I said, sometimes when you see change, a lot of people say, oh, I'm not that person to try to, go with the change, go with the flow like that. But I'm a changed person, for better or for worse. So once again, there is news out here that came out today that the Truth will be joining Civic Media, and also they'll be joining in partnership with WNOV 860, The Voice, and the Milwaukee Courier. So these are the changes that'll be happening this year right here on The Truth. So I'm still trying to figure out all of the details. So as I get to the details, I'm going to keep everybody informed. All I know is y'all better not disappear. Like I said, I'll say this. Change is inevitable. And the Truth will continue to go on. And like I said, the partnership with the Milwaukee Courier and WNOV 860, The Voice, all under this umbrella, the Civic Media umbrella, the Milwaukee Black Media Trust. This is what is happening now. I got the news today. And so this is how we're going to move forward as far as with these media outlets. Everybody who's in Milwaukee knows the Milwaukee Courier, the newspaper. They know WNOV 860, The Voice, and The Truth, 1017 The Truth, will be in partnership, I guess, together. These three ideas will be in partnership together. So, hey, we just found that out today. There was a press release that came out at 1, right when I got on the show. Somebody said, no, Tory, please, those words are not comforting. Those words are not comforting. No, it's just times change. Things change. And we all have to adapt. But the mission remains the same. No matter what happens, the mission still remains the same. And I enjoy talking to y'all every day, letting y'all in the word of advocacy. A lot of the stuff that I go through a large amount of times in private, where, now I got a radio show where y'all get to hear it happen, and y'all get to hear a lot of people come through from the community to discuss. And I think this is it was a powerful platform. And as it continues to reshape itself, change. That's the changes. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what it looks like. We're going to see as it moves into the future. This is why we're here to make sure that we do our part and understand where we fit in a lot of this. So we were told today, when I came in today, about the different changes that were happening. We was just over there by 860. We were just over there with the cleanup. We picked up some of the trash off of 860, you know what I mean? Like it was, so I thought that was weird at the cleanup. I was like, we over here off by Pitt's Mortuary, and we cleaning the area, the neighborhood, and didn't know that they were partnering up. So I guess it was kind of foretelling, I guess. Like, okay, well, to hear the news today and to know that now I don't feel bad that I picked the trash up over there. I'm just playing with you. I didn't feel bad in the first place. I'll clean up anywhere. I don't care where it's at. But that is what's happening. 3 ideas in Milwaukee are partnering now through Civic Media, through a Black Media Trust. That's what's happening. So, other than that, is it time? Can I get a few stories in? Nazir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I want to talk about this New Orleans situation out of New Orleans. Do we got time to do that? Can you pull this up? There's New Orleans, a sheriff indicted in connection with the jailbreak. Remember all of those prisoners that broke free in New Orleans and they went on the run? And they was trying to find out who was going to last the longest, which one was going to stay out the longest. Well, it was a sheriff that was a part of it that is now being indicted in connection with the jailbreak. If you're watching this, we broadcast live. We got some more information on this. Let's listen.
And Sella, we are still combing through all the new details from this case, as we just heard from the Attorney General's office, Liz Murrill, providing that update right now. We do know Sheriff Hudson has been indicted, 30 counts indictment. They're facing several charges, including malfeasance in office, conspiracy to commit malfeasance, filing or maintaining false public records, along with a number of other charges. Now, documents show her bond has been set at $300,000, and she's not the only person facing charges. The Sheriff's Chief Financial Officer, Bianca Brown, was also indicted on 20 counts, facing similar charges, including conspiracy to commit obstruction of justice. Now, this comes nearly 1 year after 10 inmates ran out of the Orleans Parish Jail here. Many of those inmates were facing serious charges, and now all have been brought back into custody. But there were many concerns, specifically with the sheriff, regarding a timeline of notifying the public after the escape happened last May, and also how the jailbreak was even possible. Michelle Woodfork is set to take office here as the new sheriff of the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office starting on Monday.
Hey, look, heads gonna roll. You don't have that many people get out of the jail. You don't have that many people break free from the jail cell. And some heads got to roll for this, because a lot of these inmates, when they got out there, they was on the internet. They was laughing. They was on going Facebook Live. I mean, you don't want that out there. You don't want people to believe that, hey, you can break out some of these jails and go get some Jordans and get on live on Facebook. Nazir, did you see that, the whole New Orleans jailbreak thing? And
I remember that. Yeah, that was crazy.
One of the inmates was, kind of like just taunting.
Yeah, he was hiding. He was running away from him.
Then one guy started making lives all the time, like going live every other day.
Hey,
I'm just saying. Now these two sheriffs, two women. I thought they was dating one of them. You would have thought they was dating somebody from the jailbreak, but it was misinformation. Like they was slow with trying to tell what truly happened with the jail cell. So that kind of played in they. I mean, now I wish they had I bet you they wish they had been more forthright. You know, sometimes when you get a good job, when you're working in them jails, some of them jobs that they got, that was some good jobs. You got to deal with people all the time, but like you become a sheriff, you working inside the jail, you doing all this and that, and you got good health insurance and everything. So for them to be caught up in this, it's just that's an L. Messing with jail, people. I don't know if at first when I heard the story, I thought that they was behind letting them out. Messing with somebody in there, you know what I mean?
Maybe. They probably
dating,
messing with them.
Romantic relationship. I didn't hear that with this.
Well, you're not gonna hear that, but
okay. So you know about the New England head coach, but you don't know about.
Look, man, that's
okay.
Different.
Here we go.
That's different. That head coach is guilty.
You know what's going on with the relationship with the New England head coach and that reporter, but I didn't see nothing romantic going on in this article.
Hey, because the prisoners involved, man. They're not going to involve the prisoners. That's a whole different story.
All right, well, I'm gonna let this one go. It's sad to see these women go down for this situation, but I remember Terrell Thomas right here in Milwaukee when they cut the water off on him, and he died from dehydration in his jail cell right here in the city of Milwaukee, and heads started to roll. A lot of people don't know that's why Sheriff David Clark resigned, because Terrell Thomas' situation was working his way up through the rankings, and he just said, you know what? Before it get to me, I'm a resign. Hey, look, when we come back, we're gonna have more conversation. Truth Nation, stay locked in.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Milwaukee Black Talk.
You don't want to be there. You don't like the work. You don't like the people. Now, there are some differences. The only difference is modern American slavery and capitalism versus 19th century. We were dramatically more primitive back then. And a slave that is able to buy their freedom is the same as the disaffected, disgruntled worker that is able to buy their way into entrepreneurship, because that for them is free.
Listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family and help out in your community. You've been there for so many others. But when life challenges you, when rising costs, unexpected repairs, medical bills, or simply a rough stretch make it hard to keep up on a limited or low income, you're not alone. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are here for you, working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. If you're struggling with high utility bills, facing a disconnect notice, or dealing with a furnace emergency and your limited or low income isn't enough, support is available. Visit www.heat.help or call 1-800-506-5596 to apply for a hand up.
Life's better with American Family Insurance, because we know you love working weekends, if it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At UW Credit Union, we have best-in-class technology and peopleology. Like if you lose your card, you can stop by in-branch for a same-day replacement. Or you can have a new one instantly issued to the app. So whether you prefer interacting with our snappy online interface or our in-person regular faces, UW Credit Union is always here for every you. And whichever you choose, it's the best of both worlds. Join today at uwcu.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
Join me every Friday at 11 a.m. for the Milwaukee Experience with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee. We're a city that knows how to celebrate, where the calendar is packed with festivals, the plates are piled high with flavor, and a lakefront sunrise sets the stage. Here in Milwaukee, every street leads to something worth savoring, a place that welcomes you with open arms and where joy is shared in bites, beats, and cheers. The Milwaukee Experience every Friday at 11 a.m. exclusively on The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Superpowers call him Tory Lowe. Everyday hero, everywhere he goes. Turn that pressure into solid gold. If you feel alone, he gon' let you know. You ain't alone. You ain't alone. He got superpowers. He got
101. 7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. All right, we got high gas prices. They saying gas prices surge in Wisconsin. Look, a lot of y'all like to joyride, but it may get a little bit more expensive to take that extra, take the long way home. If you're watching this rebroadcast live, we got some video on this. Gas prices, we already seen the prices go up. But it's almost summertime. You may have to budget out where you're going. You may have to put where you're going on a budget, especially if you got them Usher Raymond tickets. Especially if you got them Usher Chris Brown tickets. You may have to budget yourself right now. You got to watch yourself. If you watch this as we broadcast live, we got some video. Let's listen.
Hey, good morning, guys. We are right on a gas station on Capitol, and right now the price here is $4.29. Now, we know at last check, according to Gas Buddy, the average price in Milwaukee is averaging around $4.20, so this one's just a little over the average here in the city. But what we also know from industry experts is they might not be going down anytime soon. Now, the reason behind the spike, according to an analyst from Gas Buddy, is because of refinery issues in Indiana and the conflict in the Middle East. We're not the only state, though, seeing a spike right now. All the other Great Lakes states are also seeing prices skyrocket. In Wisconsin, though, Gas Buddy shows the average price in Wisconsin is up more than 50 cents from last week's average.
In the next day or two, we could see an even more dramatic jump across Wisconsin. A lot of it stems back to the refinery issues, but also the price of oil in the Strait of Hormuz putting upward pressure on prices as well.
So the biggest takeaway and
all right,
advice.
Nazir, you better watch out now. You better keep your budget together because that gas price could break the budget.
Hey, I said I went to the gas station yesterday, put half a tank in, I'm good.
Hey, and this is where I say, I think that to me it's better to just walk or just kind of, if you can, like if you can get. If you got a job that's far away and you got to get on the freeway, it is what it is. But you got to start figuring out where to cut the cost right now.
Better start getting on them bikes again.
And it's about to get hot outside. People going to be outside. Why is the gas always higher in the hood?
That's a good question.
I mean, when you start, the further you get away from the hood or get away from the block, the prices go down, it seems to me. It's like cheaper.
In the rural areas.
Yeah, it's cheaper in the rural areas because the rural people ain't going to play that. They going to come count them pennies like that man at the beginning of the show when his We Energy bill was like $14 higher than normal. How many people going to catch that $14 higher? Like I'm trying to tell you, you got to be a penny. You got a penny pinch. You got to turn into Scrooge McDuck. Save some bucks. It's some people that, no matter what the gas price is, they're going to find a way to get around. But this is where you carpool. This is where it come a point where everybody in the car got to give up $5. That's what I say. If you got 5 people in the car, that's $25. We straight. We can go out kicking it. We gonna put the $25 in the gas. I ain't gonna take no loss.
The carpool about to be nice.
Yeah, I think this is because look, if everybody do a little, we can drive a lot. We got to go back to the bus boycott days where everybody rode together. Carpool.
It's the best idea ever out.
I'm telling you, hey, look, we can go bowling. I'm charging everybody $5 a seat. This is you gotta start trying to find out how to get yourself together. So basically, we're putting $5 on the pump one just to drive to put $5 on pump 3. No, you just get it all at one time. You get everybody in the car, you get the $25 and go stop by the gas pump. And then go and kick it. You may not can stay out there for a minute. You may have to. And sometimes it seems like the gas right now is like, it ain't like how the old school gas was. The gas used to last for a minute. Now the gas you drive around the block, you be like, I just had a half a tank. Who we got online? Julie from MKE? How you doing, Julie?
I'm good. How you doing?
Fine. What's going on with these gas prices? Why are they so high in the hood?
Because we crazy. Right now, gas on 27th to Capitol is $4.79 a gallon.
What? Oh, 27th to Capitol?
Right now, $4.79 a gallon.
That's price gouging. That sounds like they price gouging. At the medium across the city is they say, what she say, $4.20?
But it's $4.79 right here.
Oh, wow. They price gouging.
And on, what is it, Capitol in Satonia, it's $4.79 also.
$4.79? Yeah, yep. you may have to go get to the outskirts to get some gas.
I'm heading towards Sherwood right now. See what it is over here.
Hey, maybe you can use your don't they got a website where the cheap gas at? Don't they like if you where the cheapest gas in the city? It used to be somebody that kept everybody up to date on where all the gas prices. Like where the news person said it was $4.20 average. It usually be like a place online where you could go and see where the cheap gas is.
I'm gonna download Gas Buddy here in a minute and see what it says.
Okay, well keep us informed then. Where the gas at? Where the cheap gas at? Because right now we need somebody to give us a deal. We need the player deal. That's what they say. We need the player deal. We don't need the high. Some of these gas stations in the hood, I'm trying to tell you, there's a lot of poverty going on, and you got the highest gas prices. And we paying them too. They at the pump filling up. Oak Creek. Somebody in the chat, Motor Elephant says Oak Creek, $4.29. Gas Buddy. I guess you got to go to Gas Buddy. All the cheap gas is not in our area. Barbara says, I ain't stopping for gas on 27th and Capitol if it's $1.99. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They saying that the gas may got, some of the gas might got water in it. Like, it's all kinds of scams going on at the gas pump, but I ain't finna talk about it. I know folks getting scammed because how do you know that's truly the amount of gas? You got to trust it because it ain't no way you can watch it go in the tank. You just got to trust that it's the right amount. But somebody said that they was squeezing on the pump and the meter was going, but it wasn't no gas coming out. They put it on social media. Hey, but I know I can feel the gas running through you. When you squeeze, you can feel like the pressure. But like I said, hey, it's people that scam all the time. And so you got to be careful with these gas pumps. Even in the hood, like, why would you charge a whole, $4.70 when the average gas price is $4.20? You would think, okay, I'm on a block. Let me give them a deal. Let me do $400. I'm going to get more people. All right. Well, I guess we buying the chips and stuff. We going in there getting the chips and the Arizonas and stuff like that. That's disrespectful. Price gouge. We got Brother Blake on the lines. How you doing, Brother Blake? Okay, I guess, Brother Blake, you may have to call back. You may have to call back. We couldn't hear you. We couldn't hear you, Brother Blake. Oh, he back? Okay. How you doing, Brother
Hello?
Blake? Yeah.
I'm good, man. I was listening to you. I was just waiting for the 5-second Kanye West delay. I had to turn my phone down.
Okay.
I am
where the cheap gas
at? They got
where the 350 where the 350 hookup?
Amstar. They got Marathon and Gas Depot. Gas Depot got gas for $3.90. So
who got $3.90?
I'm out here. Amstar is $3.90. If you go to Google and put in cheapest gas in Milwaukee, it'll show you the 15 places in Milwaukee with the cheapest gas. The cheapest is $3.90. The highest is $4.85. I'm in Brookfield on Calhoun Road, and gas at the open pantry is $4.29.
Okay. Well,
so all y'all do is everybody just Google y'all phone, say cheapest gas in Milwaukee, and then get you to the cheapest spots. That don't mean it's the best gas because I always use Subway. I use Speedway, and we got a gas contract with our company with Quick Trip. So that's the only gas I'll be using. But everybody else, man, there's like about 15 spots that got gas under $4.00. That's $4.30. But one is at $3.90. That's Amstar, Marathon, and Amstar, Marathon, and Gas Depot. Those are the cheapest gas in the city. I don't know how good it is, but here, man, and I did just Google the cheap gas near me. You said cheap gas. I said lowest price. There's a difference. There's a difference. It's like Joel and regular. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna try to pull up where the cheap gas at, where the low price gas at. I appreciate you for tapping in, Brother Blake. Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we're going to have more conversations. Stay locked in.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
My overall experience with Gruber Law Offices has been phenomenal.
The treatment was excellent.
They will be supportive of you. They will listen to you.
It was a great experience knowing that I had people to help me.
I know I could count on them to do what I needed to get done.
Experience with Gruber was great.
They gave me my life back.
It was amazing.
He gets results.
We know how to win. If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Gruber Law Offices had my best interests at heart.
Tacos and Tequila Festival, Saturday, May 30th at Franklin Field, featuring live performances by Shaggy, Rick Ross, Genuine, Soulja Boy, Frankie J, Mims, and more. There will be craft margaritas, Milwaukee's best taco vendors, authentic lucha libre wrestling, an exotic car showcase, a Chihuahua beauty patch, art installations, and so much more. Tacos and Tequila Festival, Saturday, May 30th. Get your tickets at tacoandtequilafestival.com.
Real talent is defined by what people can do, not where they learn to do it. So by stopping at the education section of a resume, you might throw away the perfect hire. You might miss someone who has valuable skills to offer to help your business thrive right now and in the future. Because the truth is this: Skills First Hiring helps you see talent others miss, like more than 70 million stars, skilled through alternative routes. When you let their story unfold, you gain a competitive advantage, because hiring managers who start with skills are 60% more likely to find a successful hire. See the real person, complete. See what others miss. Hire skills first. Learn why it's a competitive advantage at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Many of our most important memories are made at school. But for children like Victoria, the classroom can be a place of fear and isolation. She wore a bandage over her cleft every day. Too shy to speak, too afraid to smile. Everything changed after one life-transforming surgery made possible by Smile Train. Today, Victoria's smile lights up her classroom, a symbol of confidence, connection, and new beginnings. Due to stigma, children with untreated clefts often miss out on school entirely. But thanks to Smile Train, students like Victoria are stepping into the classroom, raising their hands, and finding their voice. Smile Train partners with local experts to support with free cleft surgeries and other comprehensive care, empowering children to thrive in school and in life. Let's help every child walk into the classroom with confidence. Visit smiletrain.org/learn.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat. It's a challenging time to be a black leader in America. Recently, my colleagues at Bloomberg Business Week brought together a group of prominent black executives to talk about how they're navigating the White House, rollbacks to DEI initiatives, and the current mood in America surrounding race. Jacob Walter Jr. is CEO at Blueprint Capital Advisors. He says he notices a pattern where things get tougher directly following a period of breakthrough.
Whether it was post-slavery, whether it was Reconstruction, whether it was Jim Crow, now I think we pay a little bit of a price for the advancements we've made more recently. When you really think about it, right, they've got reason to be worried in their mind. You've got more black senators than ever before. In my industry, you've got more black people running venture capital funds, private equity funds, private credit funds.
Walter Jr. referring to the groundswell of anti-DEI sentiment coming after a time when those same ideas saw lots of support in 2020. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
This True Sports Update is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Andrew Zimmel. The Diamondbacks hit 4 home runs and beat the Brewers 6-2 last night at American Family Field. Brewers manager Pat Murphy on the MLB debut of Brian Fitzpatrick.
Couldn't be more thrilled for the kid to come in and face the hitters that he faced, to face some of the best hitters in the league, to come in and face those guys and do the job that he did.
The rubber match this afternoon, Brandon Woodruff gets the start from Milwaukee. 12:40 first pitch on our sister station, 620 WTMJ.
And the federal government suing Wisconsin in response to the state's civil lawsuit against several prediction markets, arguing Congress has exclusive jurisdiction over regulating such markets. The lawsuit filed in Dane County asked judges to declare that companies are breaking the law, that they're a public nuisance, and they should be blocked from offering sports-related events that impact Wisconsin customers. This True Sports Update is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Andrew Zimmel.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Tory Lowe. Gotta tell him, bro. Gotta tell him, bro. Gotta tell him, bro. Hey, get him, jump down. 27 standing for the home team. Neighborhood hero. Post-traumatic soul scream, advocate, wanna know who had to give, whose idea was it to blast the trick, once they get back in the way, it's over, ghetto, John Brown, 27 standing for the home team, neighborhood hero, post-traumatic soul scream, advocate, wanna know who had to give, whose idea was it to blast the trick, once they get back in the way, it's over, Tory Lowe, gotta tell him, bro. Gotta tell him, bro. Tory Lowe.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Hey, we've been trying to find the cheapest gas prices in town. Because they saying it's going up, but we looking for the player price. We looking for the player. You know we gonna buy some chips. You know we gonna go grab some other stuff. Come on now. You know what time it is. We got Carmen on the lines. How you doing, Carmen?
I'm doing okay, and yourself, Tory?
Bless Carmen. And where the gas at? Where we going?
Hey, it's out here at Sam's Club, 374, but you gotta have that membership.
Oh, you gotta have a card.
Yeah, but while it lasts, because the lines are outrageous.
Oh, and how much was it again?
It's $3.74 at Sam's Club.
That's a whole dollar less than that's a whole dollar left than what's going on 27th and Capitol.
Oh wow!
Well, Sam's Club know y'all gonna go get them hot dogs in that pizza too. So
you're right.
So they gonna cut y'all a break because y'all gonna spend that on the hot dog and the pizza on the way out.
You so right, Tory.
I need you to give me a Sam's Club hot dog right now.
All right.
Hey, I appreciate you for tapping in. Hey, look, they saying Sam's Club got that gas $1 less. $1 less than what's on 27th and Capitol. I'm trying to look it up. I went online. Cheap gas near me in Milwaukee. They ain't even trying to give me no prices. What was the website again, Nazir? I need y'all to help everybody out. Maybe we can help somebody else. We just need, they got Sam's Club for $3.75.
Which Sam's Club is this? Is it all of them?
I guess all of them. I guess they pretty much the same.
I'm on my way.
But I'm talking about what if you own E, you can't make it all the way out there to Sam's Club? If I gotta spin the block right quick on the north side, where am I going? 833-212-1017. If it's gas cheaper than like $4.20 or $4.75, let us know. Hit us up on the talk to text. We trying to figure out where the gas at. Somebody said, give me 5 on 5. You ain't finna get nothing. You back in high school. If you get 5 on 5 right now, you don't need a car. You don't even need a car. I rode on E when I first got a car, when I was in high school. But now that's childish. You gotta be a grown-up. You gotta put at least $25 in there. At least $25 starting, because you ain't going nowhere. They don't hit a pothole with that 5. If you put 5 on 5 and you hit a pothole, that's it. You through. Cause that pothole gonna shake the car. it's gonna shake the gas out the line, out the gas line.
Damn.
They said $3.89 on Hampton, on 60th and Hampton. $3.89. Somebody said only Sam's Club on this 124th has a gas station. Okay, so only one Sam's Club got a gas station. That's the one on 124th Street. That's the one everybody go to anyway. That's the one with the famous Amos cookies. All right, well, we got a story I want to get to before we get off the air today. 2-year-old accidentally shoots himself. Once again, you would think as much as we talk about gun safety, as much as we all them press conferences talking about lock your guns up and things like that, you still got people out here that have guns where 2-year-olds can access the guns. If you're watching this, we broadcast live. We got the story. Let's listen.
Police were called to 35th and Walnut around 11 this morning for a shooting. Investigators say a 2-year-old got a hold of a firearm that was not secured and accidentally shot themselves. That child was taken to the hospital, but later died. We saw investigators carrying out several bags of evidence from a home on that street. Police did arrest a 42-year-old man. We talked with a man who says he's part of the Milwaukee Promise Keepers, a city organization of people trained to reduce violence in neighborhoods. He was in the area when he learned of the shooting.
Stuff like this, it hurts everybody in the community. You know, a child 2 years old, just started his life gone. Parents, you know, their life about to be disarrayed. You know, and just the community, it's a tragedy.
All right,
Police are reminding people to keep fighting.
All right, all I'm gonna say is this: and they had a Promise Keeper in the neighborhood, and the baby still got shot. I'm just saying. I mean, he came after. He said he heard about it afterwards, but if they was in the neighborhood, they supposed to do prevention, right? So they should have been knocking on the door trying to get it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But to me, when I saw the house on the TV, I mean, this looked like the porch about to fall down and everything. Like, I mean, what's going on? Like, you don't, as much as we talk about gun prevention and on the show and in the community, everybody talking about it. Every time you look up, it's a child getting shot in the city of Milwaukee. This ain't nothing new. It happens several times a year, but you would think by now that people would kind of see, okay, we got a baby in the house. Let me put this gun up. Let me make sure that it's secure around here. Something gotta be off with you for you to just have a gun and just think that you can set this gun anywhere, loaded, I guess, already loaded, and then you got kids around. At least if you got kids around, you may be a lazy, sloppy, but at least if you see a little baby, give that little child a chance to live. So many people falling asleep holding the gun in their pockets and stuff like that. I mean, it's just disgusting to see how many children losing their lives to this type of laziness. I call it laziness because automatic, if you see a kid in the house and there's a gun in the house, you should automatically think, okay, let me secure this. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's another story where I read that somebody was involved in the shooting and they got arrested, but then they got let go. I couldn't believe when I heard this. They was involved in the shooting, ended up getting let out of custody. We got this story. If you watch this, we broadcast live. Let's listen.
At Marion Court, the defense attorney for the teens revealed that the victim is one of the brothers of one of his clients. So prosecutors say the teens were sitting in a car either playing with or passing around a firearm when that 15-year-old was killed. They say now both suspects are now pointing the finger at each other. Now, this shooting happened Friday evening near Bel Air Phillips and West Chambers. Today, a court commissioner granted the state's request for additional time to make a charging decision, giving them 48 hours hours. And prosecutors say the teens were under the influence of a controlled substance in the car when at some point they started passing around a firearm and the gun went off. Now, both teens allegedly say the other pulled the trigger. Their attorney arguing they aren't a threat to the community, while the prosecution says they put others in imminent risk.
The tragedy of this case demonstrates in part some of the error in the state's reasoning. My client is 14 years old. The victim is his 15-year-old brother.
Both accountings of events cannot be true, and both co-actors have indicated that the other person is the person who fired the firearm in this vehicle.
So since they can't tell which one they did it, they let him go?
Sounds about right.
Is that what happened? They say that the teen charged in the homicide was mistakenly released from juvenile custody.
I thought it was because he was a juvenile, so they let him go because he's not as an adult yet. But you still can't.
What? This ain't even making no sense.
No.
It was a young person that shot Minister Kevin. And they took him to the juvenile detention. They didn't even waive him to an adult. So they saying that since both of these people are blaming each other, arrest both of them.
That's what I thought.
To me, you got two eyewitnesses. One saying he did it, one saying the other one did. Send them to trial and see who can make it out. That's crazy. Well, if something happened between me and you, Nazir, we just gonna point at each other and say, I'm gonna say you did it, you say I did it, and we might get out.
One of us could get out. That's what it sounds like.
Man. Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, I'm gonna give y'all the final thoughts on the show today. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation is the best fan base in the country.
This is my first time calling in, but I listen to you all the time, and I appreciate you and Elizabeth Brown and everything you stand for and everything that you do. So I want to say thank you so much for being you.
We want you to tap into the talk and text line every show, every day at 833-212-1017.
Hey, man, this station is on fire the last couple days.
Milwaukee Black Talk, 1017 The Truth.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family and help out in your community. You've been there for so many others. But when life challenges you, when rising costs, unexpected repairs, medical bills, or simply a rough stretch make it hard to keep up on a limited or low income, you're not alone. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are here for you, working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. If you're struggling with high utility bills, facing a disconnect notice, or dealing with a furnace emergency and your limited or low income isn't enough, support is available. Visit www.heat.help or call 1-800-506-5596 to apply for a hand up.
You ever see the sign above the highway? The number of people that have been killed on the road? My wife, my son, and my unborn child were killed by a distracted driver. They were more than just a number.
Your phone isn't worth it. Buckle up, phone down. Brought to you by the Wisconsin Department of Transportation.
Don't miss one of Milwaukee's favorite summer traditions, the U-Path Ride for Arts, presented by Miller Lite, returns Sunday, May 31st. Ride a fully closed 20-mile course across the Hone Bridge with incredible lakefront views. Kids 12 and under ride free thanks to the Brewers Community Foundation. All in support of Southeastern Wisconsin performing arts. 7 a.m. start, finish at U-Path Fest on Summerfest grounds. Register today at upaathride.org. That's UPAFRIDE.org.
Hi, I'm Greg Fritsch, president of the Center for Veterans Issues, inviting you to get involved in supporting the CVI mission. The Center for Veterans Issues is proud to serve veterans across Wisconsin. Each year, we help more than 1,200 veterans stay housed, find meaningful employment, and connect with the support they've earned. From housing assistance and job training to case management and suicide prevention outreach, our team is here to help veterans build stable, independent lives. If you're a veteran in need of support, visit cvivet.org. Donations can also be accepted at cvivet.org/donate.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Mask on. Heard that siren. Oh, he don't back down. Nah, heard him whisper in the hallway. They don't come round our way. Then I seen Tory on that crosswalk, clipboard, bullhorn, all face. North side, south side, same fight. He be in the crowd, not the stage lights. Picking up names from the gravestones, turning lost sons into brave ones. Yeah, he ain't fly in the big black car.
Each child deserves a school that sees their brilliance. At Milwaukee College Prep, they believe in high expectations, strong character, and academic excellence starting as early as age 3. MCP scholars continue to outperform their peers across Milwaukee, and the best part, MCP is tuition free. If you're looking for a school that partners with you, challenges your child, and prepares them for college and beyond, Milwaukee College Prep is the place. Visit MilwaukeeCollegePrep.com to learn more. That's MilwaukeeCollegePrep.com. Well, I got to head over to Boston. Plymouth, Massachusetts woman accused of faking her own death. They still faking their own death now? I mean, you would think it would be harder to fake your own death right now. With all the cameras, with all the Big Brother that's going on, and you got to walk down the street, you got to go somewhere, so it's hard to do, especially with all of the devices that we have. But I guess we got a woman from Boston that tried to fake her own death. If you watch this, we broadcast live. Let's listen.
As to count 1, charging furnishing a false name or social security number to law enforcement officer. How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty. One by one, Shannon Wilson pleaded not guilty to 6 counts. Charges investigators say the 45-year-old never thought she'd face because she thought she could play dead.
She's clearly intoxicated. She has all the signs, bloodshot eyes, slurring her speech.
Prosecutors say this all started in 2022 when Wilson was arrested for driving under the influence. That's when investigators say Wilson told a judge in Hingham this.
And this is when she first raises that she has terminal brain cancer.
They argue she did the same during an arraignment for a shoplifting charge in Plymouth. And then prosecutors say she stopped appearing in court. Defense attorneys reporting she was in hospice care as her condition deteriorated.
And ultimately, the counsel representing the defendant gives the court a screen grab or a printout of a text message that he received from that number that he's been communicating with, that he believes is the defendant's family, of a death certificate from Rhode Island saying that she passed away.
We have a grainy copy of that death certificate, but prosecutors say the doctor's signature, the hospice center listed, the funeral home, all had no record of Wilson's death. The document, a fake. All of this coming to light when Wilson was found alive and arrested for another driving violation months later. She also allegedly duped her ex-fiancé, who she lived with in this Plymouth home.
He indicated a week or so after the Hingham matter was dismissed, he actually thought that she was dead.
But Wilson's defense argued that she was not the architect of the plan.
She's not the one who made these phone calls, and she's not the one who prepared that document that Mr. Zane referred to, and she's not the individual who submitted that to the court.
All right, here we go. That's when you get a good lawyer. You can tell look at that lawyer. You know he full of crap. Let me tell you this. She duped her boyfriend. He thought she was dead. If you was dating somebody and you thought they was gone and they came back and was like, no, I'm still alive. Would you take her back, Nazir? Would you?
No, you can't.
How come she ain't dead? She faked it.
It's just a whole reputation now.
Oh wow. You wouldn't be happy to see her?
It'd be happy to see her, but it's like, what did you? Are you crazy?
You weren't happy. She didn't make you happy because if you was happy, if she made you happy, you wouldn't care.
You staying?
If she made me happy, I would try to wonder why she pulled a stunt like that.
That's what I'm saying. If she can do that, she can do anything.
Oh wow, yeah. You didn't like her. You didn't like her.
I'm just saying.
You know what the weird thing is that when I see people who do this kind of stuff, their life is just miserable. Like, and even if you faked your death, so do you take somebody else's identity and try to live a fake life? What do you do once you fake your death? How you gonna get another Social Security card? Like, how do you live? You better have a good setup off the grid. They say Tupac might be still alive, but it was Tupac. I mean, if anybody could have pulled it off, he had influence, right? Hey, I need Eddie. These are the kind of stories I need Eddie to kind of help me understand why, and once you fake your death, where do you go after that? She got caught driving. That's crazy. All right, well, Xavier, thank you for producing the show. Another powerful show.
Yes, sir.
Hey, now I'll say this. I'm thinking about now. I couldn't get to the Usher tickets, to the Usher Chris Brown tickets.
You can get to them.
Well, they was doing pre-sale and I was like 100 and some thousand in line. I got to go to work.
Yeah, you can't be waiting around.
So I'm gonna try one more time to see what they got left. What kind of tickets you think they got left?
I don't think they're gonna sell out like completely everywhere, but I think you can get some like good tickets in like Chicago. Listen, that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the Chicago tickets to drop, but be aware of them resellers. Those are the worst dudes alive.
Well, I don't want to buy my stuff from nobody. I want to get mine offline because then I know that I got a code for it. Like if you get it from somebody, an individual that ain't off the street, you might be getting scammed.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to be able to. You don't want nobody on like Ticketmaster giving you your stuff. You want to go from the website and then they take you to the ticket and where you can buy it from. That's how I do it. I use Game Time. That's what I use.
You got the plug on the tickets?
I don't got the plug, but I'll tell you what. I use Game Time.
Are you going down to the Chicago show?
Yeah, I'm going on a Chicago show. If I don't, I'm going to Detroit. That's one of his second shows.
It's either Chicago or Minnesota got a show.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one to go to.
Let me know when you know. Well, maybe we can kind of plan around it.
Yeah, they got 2 shows in Chicago.
Because you know how to dance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have you out there dancing, attracting all of the young ladies to come. Hey.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that.
Hey,
I don't know.
then I just sit there. Kind of sit there and kind of like make sure that, you know what I mean, you don't get hurt. Somebody said talk about it off air though. Hey, we gonna try to figure it out. Nazir Cappy, he got the plug for sure. He got them tickets.
I told y'all use Game Time. That's the only plug I can give you.
DJ Brother Z, where's the best site to get the Usher tickets?
Yeah, Game Time.
Game Time.
StubHub kind of be taxing, but Game Time, SeatGeek every now and again. But yeah, when in doubt, Game Time it out.
So you think it's still some quality seats available?
Oh yeah, on Game Time, especially last minute. Like when those prices go down, it's wraps.
Okay, here we go.
I'll tell you a quick story here real quick, okay? YoungBoy concert last year. I bought the tickets the same day on Game Time. It was $150.
And where was the seats?
It was like right in the middle, not in the middle like on the ground, but like you have a direct look at it. Like it was perfect. It was a perfect seat.
Okay. All right, well, hey, we might head out. Me, you, and DJ Brother Z might head out to the Usher Chris Brown in Chicago. It's 3 places: Minnesota, Chicago, or Detroit. Guys trip. Hey, look, when we come back tomorrow, we're going to have another powerful show tomorrow. Salute to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for coming through in the chat. Always a beautiful time in the chat. I appreciate it. Salute to everybody that called in, trying to tell us where the cheap gas at, where the lowest price on the gas. Salute. Hey, look, keep your head on the swivel. Green don't always mean go, and look both ways before you cross the streets. I love you, Dr. Kate Harris. I'm next.
It's Financial Literacy Month this April, and here at 1017 The Truth, we are bringing you the tools to help you build